already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Hello, hello, welcome back to the show. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you to the lovely Zena. My name is Ruth, going to take you through the next 4 hours. And we've got the gorgeous Katie Parker joining us today with some amazing deals. And we've got Sam as well. And everybody, all the crew. We are ready to go and rock and roll. So we have our avant-garde weekend. And my gosh, I think Katie has absolutely put the nail on the head when it comes to avant-garde when you're about to see her designs, because they are magnificent. I was going to wear one and then thought no, because it looks so fabulous on there. Have a little look at these. They are just, oh my gosh. These are amazing, literally amazing. You've got the most, I mean, it's a butterfly on the white bust on the head. You've got this amazing, fabulous sort of avant-garde design, the butterfly. And those beautiful, almost look a little bit like bunny ears. Yeah, I love them. Again, a little bit of fly. Very, very beautiful. They are, and they must have taken you forever.
They did. Over 3 days.
3 days. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. The detail in them is absolutely fantastic. And they, of course, and there's another bonus on there. We'll share that with you later. We'll show it later. We don't want to reveal all our secrets earlier on, do we? Got nothing to stay around for. There's loads to stay around for tonight. So 2 fantastic kits. I'm sure you can see all of the goods and goodies that I have here. I love this. Sam's desperately trying to place something on here, and she's bobbing down. She's up, she's down. Yeah, this is going to be super, super exciting tonight. I do apologise if there's the odd cough. I'm still kicking the lurgy to the curb, but we are fighting it all the way. So we are prepared. We've got the honey, we've got the lemon, the ginger, the whole kit and caboodle. Nothing's going to keep this old dog down. So let's do it, shall we? All right, Adam.
Hello.
How you doing? You a bit hot?
Yeah, I was going to
disrobing. It's a bit warm, isn't it? It's a bit warm. We've got fabulous, phenomenal Phil giving us phenomenal deals in the gallery. We've got Magic Mike in there as well, giving us a wave. Lovely. Probably the wrong term, that, isn't it? Yeah, magic. He does work magic, though. He does work magic. Right, Phil, let's show everybody at home these phenomenal deals, shall we? Right, oh, we're starting. Oh, this is bigger than mine. Right, I'm only saying that because I love these skulls. Absolutely love these. They are the rose gold plated I bought a pack of 3 of the smaller ones, and I've got one of the large ones as well on a bale. And I might have to add that to my a little stash. Oh, was there only 9 left? And in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leap outside of the box a little bit here, because I'll be very honest with you. I only picked mine up yesterday, and I was sat at home this morning trying not to expel any energy. And this is what I did. You can see on there. That's what I made this morning. Literally, that's what I made. I had 2 charms, that one that I'd made, and that one was I had that done for my wedding last year. So I made the bracelet, and I used this little skull. 2 jump rings, dead simple. So there you go, that was actually me this morning. I don't quite know about my wedding date, a love heart and a skull. It just means if he doesn't behave, I'll, do you know, maybe. Yeah. Don't know. Oh, till death do us part. You see, Mike, you are lovely. So I love these. I have them. They're gorgeous. I need to make my sister a bracelet as well. And they are side drilled. There we go. So, but that's a really nice size. They're so popular, so popular. I like them with a little bit of sort of rock chick going on, but then you've got the glamour in the rose gold as well.
It's like edgy look, doesn't it?
I love them. Absolutely love them. I've got one that sort of size to hang on a pendant on my neckline as well. And at £9.95, that is so good, because you've got the rose gold over the 9-to-5 sterling silver. Very substantial. You can see that size-wise, 15 by 10. Really lovely. And I'm sure if you were, you know, as I say, I put a jump ring through and still suspended it down, so you don't have to actually put it sort of on your wire or your stretcher or anything like that. You could actually make that much more elaborate, couldn't you?
You could do. You could hang it as a drop easily.
Really easy, but it's so fab. Don't miss out on those. Don't have many of these at all. Catherine, well done. Karen, Susan, Marion, collector in Gloucestershire. Loads of those. Last 4 remain. I'm not going to be adding that to my stash, am I? Well, I can't grumble because I've got some. So very well done on that one. Congratulations. That was a nice way to start. We like that. Let's do number 10. These pearls are so pretty. Now, I've never seen these before. Never. These are lovely. Obviously, I've seen pearls. Gosh, they are beautiful. These are natural metallic pearls.
They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
They're stunning. They were on apparently just a couple of days ago. They've only been seen once before, and we had 200 plus of them. Gone. Straight out. I've got the last handful remaining. Natural, metallic, freshwater pearls. They're a good size as well, aren't they? 9 by 10 and 10 by 12 millimetre. It's a nice, it's a longer strand actually as well. Got 41 centimetres on this strand of pearls. Incredibly pretty, but it's almost it's almost like you're getting an iridescence almost on there.
Yeah, they are. They're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful with your skin tone. I think they'd go with any skin tone. Absolutely.
Totally, completely. That is amazing at £29.95, isn't it? Considering the size, considering you've got 41 centimetres, they are glorious. You've got sort of lavenders and lilacs. There's kind of peaches and creams and actually little flashes of gold. But that metallic nature to the pearls, we can see what it's doing. It's almost like iridescence on a butterfly's wing. very pretty. They do look lovely against the skin tone. They are going to work for everybody. Whether you're lighter or darker of skin tone, they are going to look like Pearlfection. Pearlfection. I don't think I've used that one before. Pearlfection. I'll put the
I like that.
I'll keep that in my back pocket. Yeah, £29.95. Add it to your order or start your order. If you're just sitting down with us this evening, maybe you've been out and about, maybe you've been at work. It's Friday, yay! Or yay! So sit down and enjoy the evening. Jennifer, Angela, just because I'm ill, my jokes won't get any better. By the way, they'll probably be worse. Just to warn you. Or Mike said they will get better. Congratulations, Ruth. Well done. Couple of pearls. Silene, congratulations, grabbing 3 of those. Elle and Nicola, they are so glorious. These are going to be a sellout. These are going to go, and at a price like that, absolutely, why not? 15 last chances. Look at those colours. So pretty. You've got some that are, I mean, they're amazing. Actually, some look like, I know that I don't think there is such a thing as a bi-colour pearl, but look at that one.
Oh, wow.
How amazing is that? As a feature.
Single that out as a pendant.
It's really lovely, isn't it? It's really different. Just on its own as a pendant, as Casey said, that would be really quite... You could put that with amethyst, you could put that with lots of different colours on that one. Really unique. They're all so beautiful. Very different, of course. And at a price like that, you cannot go wrong with those. Hannah, you've won it. Well done. Catherine's grabbed 2. Christine's got hers in Wiltshire. And if these are sitting in your basket, you've got to check them out because people are literally leapfrogging over each other to get involved in those. And quite rightly so. They are absolutely fantastic. At $29.95, really, really beautiful. They are glorious. Ruth! That you don't look or sound ill. What medication are you on? I need some. Trust me, and Katie can verify this. About 20 minutes ago, it was a different story, wasn't it? Before we put the war paint on, and trust me, it's like. Thing is, it's Dr. Theatre kicks in. I come here and you can't help but smile. You can't help but feel happy because I'm surrounded by lovely things. I just don't. If I start coughing, I won't stop. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. But I've got some very good cough mixture, I have to say. Some very good mixture from my husband from South Africa. Don't ask me what it is because I've no 3 little vials of something. It's legal. It's all good stuff, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Peppermint's one of them.
It smells quite nice.
It does smell nice, but it just tastes like tar because there's a lot of honey in it.
Doesn't look nice.
No, but cough mixture, the good stuff never does taste nice, does it? Let's be fair. It doesn't. But no, I'm doing much better. I've been man down for about a week and a half, but everything, antibiotics are all kicking in. So we're back and we are fighting. So yeah, 29. I missed one show this week. I wasn't going to miss another with you. No way. Very, very well done on those. 800 644 655. Yeah, just don't make me laugh. I need to be grumpy all night, really, don't I?
It's not possible.
It's not. I can't. No. Not possible. Not possible. They are lovely though, aren't they? Very, very well done. All of those. Congratulations. Selling really, really quickly. JewelleryMaker.com. Fabulous, fabulous job. I think these could work really nicely with some of the pieces we've got coming up later on as well. So well done on those. Congratulations. They are just gorgeous. Awesome work. Well done. Lovely jubbly. Ooh, so many pieces to dive into. Lots of text coming in, which is amazing. This is from Hassan. Hi, Hassan. Hi, Ruth and team. I understand that you've been scheduled the Dendrite opal rounds for 9 PM. The rondelles, sorry. My brain's also turned to mush at the moment. Is it possible to play them now, please? Go on, then. Go on, then. Sam's already on the case. They are rather nice, I have to say. I don't think I've seen Dendrite rondelles before. There's only 7, Hassan, so be really, really quick. See, this is what we love about being live and interactive. See, there we go, moving the schedule around for you. They are wonderful. I think they're very unisex, actually. Some lovely colours in there. Some gorgeous sort of marbling. Some wonderful. You've got some really bright white dendrite. You've got some that are actually pretty pure, but obviously it's the dendritic inclusions within the gemstones that really kind of make them what they are. But there are some lovely earthy colours, some really organic colours in here. You've got those deep, deep sort of golds. You've got some wonderful, wonderful sort of chocolates in there. Catherine's already. I can see Hassan is on my screen. He's coming in. Hassan, Janice, Alison, very, very best of luck. Suzanne already there as well. 6 last chances. Check out. Oh my goodness me, don't leave this. Alison, there's 5 left. Oh, sure. Well done, Hassan. You're in. You've grabbed a couple. Congratulations. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So $14.95, last couple there. That's a really, really lovely strand. Very, very different. But I do genuinely, I think that's really lovely unisex jewellery. Gone. 3, 2, 1, gone. Right, I'll pop those on the side there. Won't be seeing those again later on then, will we? Because they have gone. Oh, can I pick 13? Well, I would do, but it's not in my box. Where's my lava kite? We'll grab that in a minute. We'll grab number 13 in a moment because the lava kite is a luscious lava kite. Let's go for number 4. Let's go for number 4. I was just looking at there they are. They're on the T-bar. See, I did tell you I would probably not be able to see things on the T-bar today. They'd be under my nose. Should we do them first then? They're right in between. I've gone a bit skull crazy today because I like the skulls. So I've got 2 strands of skulls with the gemstones on there and the lava kite. This got really, really good, lovely sort of metallic lustre. A little bit like Labradorite. Actually, a lot of people refer to this as black moonstone as well. And I think you can probably see why. You've got some lovely, lovely colour on there. I just think this is ace. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's a feldspar gemstone and its name, Lavakite, actually originates from the Larvik Fjord region in Norway. That's where this kind of type of igneous rock's found. As I say, sometimes called black moonstone. Some people still refer to it as black labradorite because it's got that labrador essence of the feldspar crystals, but really prized for its high polish. They're big pieces. This is really, really lovely textbook sort of example. There's almost am I right? Well, I kind of want to say you've got the grey and the black. There's almost that bluey tone, but I think that's because of the almost the labrador essence that you're getting in there. $3.95.
Wow, that is a beautiful gemstone.
They're lovely,
Beautiful,
aren't they?
Yeah.
But they have got that effect because of of what you're seeing in that Labradorescence in the feldspar. But they are lovely. You dress those up, dress those up. I would want to put some spaces in that. I think I'd have to go gold on that as well. I'm a silver girl normally.
I'd probably go pyrite, that kind of old gold colour.
Lovely.
Lovely with it.
That would work really, really. And I suppose you've got a similar effect when you think of your pyrite and the metallic sort of stones. They'd work really well together, wouldn't they? Oh, we're in for some treats tonight. 4 last chances at £3.95. You cannot go wrong on those. 38 centimetres on. If I just pop those down, I've just got to do a quick 2, 4, I'm not going to have a chance, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, about 30, 31 on that strand. Last two, look at that, look at that, look at the Labradorescence. Sure, that works out at 13 pence each. Not bad, not bad, very quick at maths. Very, wasn't me, that wasn't me. Right, let's have a little look at, ooh, ooh. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on. Is there 2? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. These, oh, they're so pretty. Wow, a metre of pearls. Ooh. A metre of lavender, freshwater pearls. Gosh, they're gorgeous. Oh, there's only 6. What a wonderful way to buy a metre of pearls.
Wow.
Just think what you could do with that, Katie.
I would be tempted just to keep them all for myself and strand them all, just knot them all.
I think I would.
Mine. Maybe
One
2
lovely
pair of
long
earrings.
strand. Yeah, you could take 2 out.
Yeah, take
maybe.
2 out, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Only 6 chances. This £29.95 for a metre of pearls. A metre's worth of pearls. That is just, I'd sit and count these, but I won't have a chance. They'll have sold out before. I can't really get my foggy brain around that because that is just amazing. We've got 6 opportunities left. These have sold out so quickly. Are they natural as well? That colour's just adorable. They are fab. I can't believe this. They're fab. They are really, I mean, imagine that as just one lovely strand, one gorgeous sort of drape on the neckline. I'd want to skip with those. They're rather gorgeous. 3 opportunities remaining. Ruth, well done. Congratulations. Anita's just checked out on those as well. I mean, look at that lustre. One thing you never skimp on your pearls, lustre. Never skimp on your lustre. It's all about that, isn't it? And you've got some wonderful, wonderful shapes in there on those rice beads. But actually, you can see, look at the difference between the end gemstones. Well, that's quite a big one at the end, to be fair. But they do gradually increase in size. So you've got a mix of 7 by 8 and 11 by 8 on there as well. I mean, think of that as I'd want to do a really big, I can imagine a big sort of stretch cuff bracelet.
Yeah, or the like triple row macrame bracelet.
Oh, that would look stunning, actually.
Yeah.
They're such a lovely colour, such a pretty colour. Very well. Right, last 2. Who's going to get those? They're on the web, on the phone lines. June's got hers on the phone lines. Well done, June. I could practically drop those off to you in Warwickshire, wherever you are. Probably won't. I'm here for a while. 2 last chances. 29. No, you probably don't want me in your living room at the moment anyway. 2 chances. Catherine, congratulations. 0800 644 655. Gone, 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 gone. A metre of pearls. It's not something you normally say. It feels really, do you know what I mean? A metre of pearls. Love it, love it, love it. Right, numero 20. Where are we? Where's 20? Oh, there we go. Right over here. Mike's enjoying tonight. Ray says, I'm enjoying tonight. Maybe should be ill more often. Maybe not. I'm a rubbish patient. Even my husband said to me this week when I was literally, I never sit down. And this week, literally sat on the sofa, just quietly went, just try, give us a smile, blah, blah, and then I'm like, at the end of it, Ruth started to emerge again yesterday, went, you are not a good patient. I'm really grumpy. I don't sit down and do not, I never stop. I bet you're like that.
I don't do still very well.
No, I don't. I don't do still or ill. And still and ill tend to go together, don't they? Don't do it. Haven't got time, too much to do. Although I did catch up on 1 or 2 good films, so that was a bonus. It's the only time I watch them. This is luscious. Look at that. That's really pretty, isn't it? Wow. 95 sterling silver heart bezel pendant. So, I don't know if you can see one side there, and actually, it's, to be fair, I mean, that is the back, but you could wear it either way. This has only ever been in a kit, by the way, just so you know. Only ever been in a kit, so it's nice to have it on its own. Huge amount of silver, just under 5 grams. That's really, really weighty. And of course, you've got the bezel. Now, you can leave that as it is, of course, but you could obviously use that bezel. You could use that with, cerulean? You could use it with your resin. Cerulean, sorry.
Polymer clay.
Any of the above, really.
Lots of mediums.
And you could, imagine filling that with pearls if you found the right sort of size.
Wow.
I mean, you could glue, you glue your gemstones in, whatever you wanted to do. That's really, really lovely. So you can see there, and you've got that lovely sort of gully, that bezel. But you've got the satin finish. So if you don't want to do anything with that, you don't have to. But you could certainly, I mean, you could take that as far as you wanted to, really.
Yeah, if you put some maybe clear resin in it and just have like some flecks of sterling silver floating in it, or gold floating in it, that's
a nice idea.
Yeah.
Bit magical as well. Really, really lovely. And of course, you could add gemstones. You could drop gemstones through the centre. You're creative, so I'm sure you can think of lots of different things you could do on that. Obviously, it's set as a pendant, but you could have that perhaps incorporated onto a bracelet as well if you wanted to, and make a really, really lovely centrepiece on a bracelet. And it's such, I mean, it's a symbol of love. We all recognise that heart, don't we? And that lovely big silver weight. 4.8 grams. I like the fact that it's slightly sort of asymmetrical. So you've got the larger side and the small. I like it when hearts are like that. A little bit more dynamic, aren't they? A little bit more contemporary potentially at 8.95. And isn't your heart, when we draw hearts and we draw them identical, isn't your heart larger one side than the other anyway? Is that? I don't know. I'm not a surgeon. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I might be opening up a can of worms there. I'm not quite sure. Anyway. £8.95, 95 sterling silver. I mean, it's really, really, look at that depth as well. The depth on that heart is fantastic. It's glorious. Nearly 5 grams of 95 sterling silver. I think that's just spectacular. I should have worn more of an open neckline today, because in fact, if I took my collar in, imagine that, even just on a chain. I mean, it's quite a feature, isn't it, on the neckline? But imagine that full. As I said, maybe full of gemstones. Maybe you've got the sort of the clear in there, and you've got the little speckles. As Katie said, that's just really, really lovely. I'd wear that on a long chain as well, a nice 30-inch drop. Love them 30-inch chains. That would look very, very nice. Should we do the chain that I got out of the box actually? Because you could very easily, very well done on that. Mary Allison, Samina Claire, keep coming in. Absolutely, could very easily have a ready-to-wear piece here. If I just match those up, only 8 of the chain though, I have to say, sorry. But there we go. So you can see, all you need is a jump ring to link those together. Very, very simply done, but we only have 8 of the chain. Oh, look. I always get a bit excited when we see the sliding mechanism. They are so useful. I've got one on my rose gold chain and they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant, particularly if you're wearing a different neckline. I bought one of the, I don't know if, can you remember the, did you see the little stretching cats we had? The little pendants?
Yes.
I was straight in on that, straight in. I got 2 of the rose gold ones because I'm cat crazy. And I wore it on my rose gold necklace. So I had it quite high up on my neckline. And then today I had sort of a deeper sort of t-shirt, so I wore it a bit longer. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what you can do with your slider, because you're buying in essence that 45 centimetre chain, but you can of course make, oh, that's nice. That's really smooth.
So satisfying, that feeling of it sliding, isn't it? It's good.
Oh, I like that. That's like a stress ball. Far more glamorous. Octagon snake chain. That's really, really lovely. Mine's a little bit more, so I didn't get my chain from here. I have had it a couple of years, but it's really much more difficult. That's gorgeous. Oh, have we got a biology lesson? Fabulous. Left side of the heart is larger, more muscular, because it has to pump oxygenated blood around the body. So yes, one side's bigger. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's all about the biology. That's actually biology. I liked chemistry, I liked physics. I always used to eat my sandwiches in my physics lessons. I was a good girl at school, but I wasn't very good in my physics lessons because I didn't like it and I refused to play ball. Even in my GCSEs, I worked out on the GCSE paper the biology bits, the chemistry bits and the physics, and left every one on purpose just to show them how silly, how ridiculous was I. Didn't like physics.
No.
Not my thing, not my thing. Only 8 of those, £11.95. Excuse me. Lancashire, Tiny Weir, Lincolnshire. Fabulous job. That's really, really smooth. Do you know what I really like about that as well? Sometimes when you get I don't know if you've sometimes come across the octagon snake chains, and they can kind of scratch, or they can grab your hair sometimes. That's not the case for this one. It's really silky, really, really soft, and 3.2 grams of silver. That's still a very, very good silver weight. You get chains sometimes that are barely 0.8, 0.9, so lovely piece. And I tend to wear them the other way around as well sometimes because I really like that slider. I think it's so lovely. It seems a bit of a shame to waste it sometimes. Well done, congratulations, they're going to go. Fabulous. Right, pop those back into the box. But that was number 4, wasn't it? Okie dokie. Let's hop down one. Let's hop down one. Oh, I've got my heart out still. Got my heart out. Where do I put my heart back? Is it on my sleeve, Mike? Is it? Or was it 20? Or I put it in the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Right, have a little look at these. Oh my gosh, gorgeous connectors. These are lovely. Labradorite. Oh, there's a bit of pen action going on there. Bit of Labradorite. Chandelier drops. Let me hold one of those up because it's going to be a little bit easier to see. These are fabulous. Get 2 of them. They're 12 by 10 millimetres, 9 to 5 sterling silver, 17 by 13 millimetres, and of course both of those featuring some wonderful, wonderful Labrador essence. I like the chandelier drops well, and there's lots of different ways you can use those. Obviously, if you imagine those in earrings dropping down, then you've got like, wow, chandelier-tastic. You've got the opportunity to really make something fabulous. You can really easily incorporate those into your bracelets or your necklaces, can't you?
If you've got that metre of pearls, you could easily make your 3-strand and have your connectors either side. Beautiful.
Gorgeous. And look at that, look at that. The Labrador essence you get there is so, so dynamic. Obviously, you've got that checkerboard faceting, so you've got even more in terms of reflections bouncing off those. I'm just wondering if they, I mean, obviously, the lava kite, if you've got the lava kite, because you've got the Labrador essence in there, that could be quite a statement, maybe just have one of those as they're coming together. But you can see how they work, because you've got the 3 connectors coming down at the bottom, but just again lovely, and obviously you see them. If I flip it back like that, there we go, you can see that you're still getting all of that lovely, lovely look, and of course a waterfall of gemstones that could fall from the chandelier. 9 to 5. I always want to sing that the chandelier song. What was her name? Was it Sia or someone that sang? I can't sing it. That's one thing at the moment when the swing from I can't do it. It's really, really disappointing at the moment. Where if I start to sing, my voice goes, oh. Yeah, can't sing like she sings. I love the fact that she's called Sia and nobody sees her. Although she has actually shown her face recently, I think, hasn't she? I think so. She was an enigma for quite a while, but we know she is now. £8.95, very, very well done on those. 10 carats of Labradorite. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines. Look at that go. Every single facet so, so precisely cut. Wonderful polish that you've got. And of course, fully bezel set to 95. Stunning sterling silver. And you can see that glow there. It's really, really quite radiant. So very, very well done indeed on those. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, I think we should have a star buy. It's that kind of time, isn't it, already? So, first star buy of the evening, coming up now. Okay. We're about to bring to you an amazing, amazing, amazing star buy. This is going to be one of the best prices ever, quite frankly. We are about to start bobbing around. Bobbing around. This is fab. Now, if I take out the centre section of all of these, if I can do this without dropping them. Oh, you're going to get the chance to own all of these throughout the night, so don't worry about that, because we've got some lovely opportunities. We've got some suede coming in there as well. I love the... Oh, you see, I knew I'd do that. Let's not... knock them over. Woo! She said. Timber! There we go. Look at these colours. These are glorious. Really, really glorious. Bobbing about. Satin cut. Look at that red. It's like a fire orange red, actually, that is. Really, really glorious. The colours are epic. Absolutely. You've got an aqua blue. Now, just so you know, you're getting 10 metres on each one of the... I love that word, bobbin. I just have to throw that out there. It's a really satisfying word, isn't it?
It is, bobbin.
I often call my cats bobbins. Come on, bobbin. Little bobbin. I don't know, it's just, I love it. Colour-wise, you've got an array of those. You've got 10 different colours, 10 metres on each. They're all 1 mil. But you've got aqua blue, you've got the black satin, light green, light pink, navy blue, orange satin, that really pops, that does, purple, red, white and yellow. I mean, you've got practically a rainbow there. It's going to be the price saving of the evening. $34.95. I like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, quite frankly. That's £3.50 a bobbin. £3.50 for 10 metres. And I mean, look at all of those fabulous colours that you're getting. This is quite exciting. Ready for this? Drum roll. Oh! $9.95, excuse me. What's made me... Wow, that is quite unbelievable. Oh, that pink's gorgeous. Look at that. The satin cord. Do you work with the satin cord at all?
Not very often, but those colours are beautiful.
They are lovely, aren't they? They're so... I could do with some of these, actually. They're so silky. I mean, you can see that, can't you? When we talk about the satin cord, it's so soft. It's so, so silky. Obviously, those of you that do work with your cord a lot, they're going to be beautiful. Even if you don't, I think you'll find a use for those. And even, we had the rose gold, the little skull earlier on. I mean, imagine popping that. Where's the... See, if I just grab the black. I was thinking about this morning whilst I was making my my bracelet. Even if you were to pop it onto the satin cord, and you could obviously then maybe plait either side on that, that would be fab. Great for necklaces as well when you're making your pendants. Gents jewellery, ladies jewellery, either way, 10 metres. And I'm going to be slightly controversial here, but obviously not just for use for your jewellery making. There's lots of different uses for the satin cord, just to have that in your sewing box to work with. I'm sure if you're very creative, there's going to be lots and lots you can do with that. I always think about making little coils as well. Make lots of little circular coils. You could be sort of working with those. There's lots and lots you could do. Plait them, pleat them, twist them, whatever you want to do. Obviously working maybe with the ribbon endings on there as well. But these are flying. I'm not surprised at $9.95.
I love the fact you get the bobbins with them too.
I know.
That is fantastic.
Even the bobbins are quite tactile as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great for your kumihimo.
Oh, of course.
Need them. And your satin cord is fantastic for kumihimo.
There we go. There we go. So £9.95. Oh, there you go. That's another use as well. If you've got your headphones, your earphones, wrap them around the bobbin. Wrap them around the bobbin. Because if I do that, there you go. They're really funky, aren't they? It's very satisfying as well, very satisfying. But they are such beautiful colours. You've got these bright, exotic sort of tones. You've got obviously the black and the white's always essential, isn't it? I love that. I love that colour. That's like a real volcanic orange, isn't it? Liz, hello Liz. Evening all, what a brilliant deal. Great for keeping the small ones busy in the last weeks of the holes, I'm sure. I'm sure it must get a little bit taxing as the end of the holidays are drawing nigh. Running out of money, I'm sure as well. I'm sure it can be very expensive.
Yes, yeah, even with my 4-year-old, finding things to do each day.
Yeah.
But he'd love to play with them, even at 4 years old. We could do all sorts with those.
Exactly.
Threading things.
Totally, totally. And at $9.95, you're really, I mean, so you've got 10 of those, 10 metres. That's 100 metres of satin cord. 100 metres. I used to run a good 100 metres, but it's quite a way, isn't it? £9.95. That green's good. I never lost a 100 metre sprint, Michael. Never. Never. I think my running days are over now. I started to grow a little bit too tall and everything got a bit tangled. Yeah. Well, true. $9.90, but probably not with my spine now. I've got a spine like a flake, so I'll just stick to jewellery making. Lots of other chocolates available. So well done on those. 10 metres of your satin. Have you got a favourite colour on there? What would your favourite colour be?
I think it would be the green.
It is nice, isn't it?
I love that green.
Oh, it matches your cardi.
Yeah, it does.
Matches your cardi. I have to see, I'm a pink girl, so I do naturally go to the pink, but I just
love that orange.
That orange.
It's stunning, is that?
It's really, they look lovely together, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh. We work together. Birds of a feather. Glorious. And the red's just really fabulous. Enjoy those. They are fantastic. And remember, obviously, they keep so well, because obviously you just flip that around. Job done. Wonderful. We'll keep those. Just pure. Oh. Lovely. Lovely. Should we do, I tell you what, whilst we're there, shall I go to the larger ones? Or these ones? The ones closest to me? Pokely. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. So nice to have different textures to work with as well, isn't it? As soon as you see them, as soon as you feel them, I do like these. That blue, is that blue? It's like well, it's a very royal blue, isn't it? These are gorgeous. These are really lovely, and you can see straight away, if I just give that a little bit of a pull, you've got all of this gorgeous suede. I'm going to pull a little bit of this out. So you've got the 5 spools, the 5 reels here. Look at that. I love that colour. I've got a couple of dresses that colour. I really like wearing that colour. It's really flattering. This is lovely. Sweet suedette. 5 metres of each. So you've got the lilac, the midnight blue, you've got the baby blue, the rosewood, and the white cord in there as well. Have to say though, you kind of get drawn to one colour, then you look again, and I just think summer holiday jewellery with the baby blue. It's almost like an aqua almost, isn't it? Like an Amazonite type tone or a turquoisey type tone in there. They look lovely, and you don't have to just keep them obviously separately. You can really mix and match. The purple's lush as well.
I love that purple.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Really regal, really regal. Nice depth to this, 2.5 millimetres on your suedette cord, and again, lots and lots of different uses with these. Mix and match if you're sort of working with your different mediums, whether you're working with the cord, whether you're working with the suedette. Again, we should be there, £20.95. How do we fancy £2 each? £2 each. That's what we're doing. It's locked in, it's loaded in, and we're doing it for £9.95. So nice, so lovely. Again, lots of different mediums that would lend itself to.
And mixing with the satin cords as well, so you get them 2 different textures.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's really, really lovely, and it feels so fabulous. Obviously, the white's always nice to have, but again, just these colours are fabulous. See, look at that. So smooth. It's really, really soft. It's a lovely white. It is white. I think because the spools obviously a slightly different white, it kind of looks slightly different, but it is very much a sort of a snow white, really, isn't it? Look at that with the purple. Glorious. That lovely snow white colour that you've got in there. £9.95, tremendous, tremendous price. They are lovely, really, really pretty. And again, you know, there's lots of different ways you can use your cord, whether you're plaiting or pleating with it, whether you're macrameing with it. If you imagine just a simple cord like that, if you've got a little pendant that you want to kind of drop that onto around the neckline, they work really, really fantastically well at £9.95. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Very well done indeed. Isabel, Anila, Susan, Annette, Diana, Philippa, absolutely yes, please, on those at £9.95. Yes, yes, please. Glorious. Well done. You're zooming in tonight, I tell you. It's lovely. Very, very well done. Should we just complete? Should we go for a hat trick? Come on. Let's go for the hat trick, because we've got... Well, you're going to be stocked up after this, aren't you? Let's be fair, you are going to be stocked up. Oh, I like these. Slightly thinner gauge. Fine, fabulous, because they all work together. In fact, look, see, I'm straight into the pinks and purples.
I'm thinking the purple and the green.
Purple and green. Yeah, they all work, really, don't they? They all work. So slightly smaller gauge, 1.8 millimetres. We've got the green suedette. Let's put them in order. So we've got green suedette, we've got the hot pink, we've got the lilac, we've got the maroon. There we go, and we've got the white. They're really nice colours as well. That pink's amazing. Now that's my kind of pink. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like it's go big or go home. Well, that's really, really about showing off. They do look nice together, actually, don't they? Pink and the green, fabulous. Well, you again mix and match on those, but 5 metres of each. They are lovely. And if you've not worked with the suede, the suede sort of suedette cord that we've got, it's kind of slightly, I want to say tubular, but it's kind of squared off, isn't it?
Flat. Yeah.
It's like a flat tube.
Yeah.
So if you were to take a cross section of it, you get like a little square. You can just see it perhaps a little bit more on the, there you go, on the pink.
Yeah.
Fab. £15 these should be coming in at. They're going down. They are absolutely going down. So you can add them to your order with your satin. Love them, love them, love them. £1.39 each. Try them at that price. It might be something you've never worked with before. Maybe a little bit more in terms of your wire working. Maybe this is something a little bit new. Try it at that price you can afford to. You can afford to have a play. It's not like you're working with very, very precious sort of sterling silver, for instance, and you've maybe got just a metre of it and you've got to be really careful. You can afford to work with these. This is really fun jewellery making to do with your friends, your daughter, your granddaughter, your grandson, your niece, your nephew. That is just lovely to stock up on. because you never know when you might want to turn to them. As I said, I mean, I love my wire work, and I love my stretches, but I've got quite a few bits and bobs out this morning, just making a couple of birthday presents, and just looking and having it and going, actually I've got quite a lot of wire. I'm very well, and actually having cord like this would have made life a little bit easier today. So grab them. They're brilliantly priced. Mary, Philippa, well done to you. Linda, Joyce, Sheila, Annette, Pat, Carol, Dawn. Make sure you're checking out. They are flying out super quick. I can see a lot of names actually that have got this set, the cord and the other suedettes, so I don't blame you. And you know, it's really nice to have both of the suedettes, as I say, because you've got the different size, in there, they're going to work nicely together. It's almost like you can use, in fact, let me just bring in, if I bring in one or the other, you can just see ever so slightly different in terms of shape. That's more of a rectangle, whereas the smaller that we've got now is more of a square actually, but that means you're going to have a really lovely dynamic when those two are working together. Very exciting. I like these. I like these a lot. I've already written down 4 things that I need tonight. I'm dreadful, I am at the moment. Every time I come in, it's like I come in to do a show and I've got to nip and grab my order as well. Fabulous. Oh, I must sort out that jadeite with you as well. Must sort out that jadeite. Lovely Katie bought me a strand of jadeite not too long ago, so I need to sort her out with that. Right, fabulous. Right, brilliant. Popping those back. Gosh, time's flying today. Really quickly. Let's dive into the Moonstone. These are lovely. We like the puffy onions. Puffy onions of Moonstone. Very nice. These are lovely. They're such a fun shape. Such a fun shape. They're gorgeous. And of course you've got the little spaces in there as well, which we always use. Bit of a bonus. They are lovely. Look at the colours. Obviously, now you've got your classic, sort of that silver grey of the Moonstone. Then you've got some a little bit pure, a little bit whiter. And then that's almost, I mean, if you think of Sunstone, look at those colours. I mean, they are glorious, sparkling away. They're beautiful. 85 carats as well. Your carat weight, I think sometimes we get really complacent with our carat weights because we get very used to seeing these large carat weights, but in the ordinary world, in the real world, you see a carat weight like that and think, goodness me, it's pretty magical. But those colours, nice to have the different play of colours in one strand, I think, isn't it?
That was the first shape gemstone that I ever bought from JM.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And what did you do with it?
I made rings because they sit beautifully as rings. Some of my first wire work projects were making macrame rings.
Lovely.
That was on Mark's DVD, his first macrame DVD, which is it's a fantastic technique. But I love that gemstone.
Yeah, absolutely, it's really nice. Yeah. Really nice to work with, and as you say, sits really pretty. And of course, great for a little drop it. I mean, it's actually probably one of the most versatile shapes, to be fair. Sits really nicely sort of upside down, if you know what we mean. But also if you want to sort of drop those down from the ear, just choose one as a centrepiece. Lovely to have those little choices of colours as well. But they are glorious. And of course, massive carat weight. And don't forget, they're natural. I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to get one orange or one sort of the silvery greys. It's a mixed bag because they're all natural. $16.95. Are you going lower? I'm liking tonight. It's good here, isn't it? $9.95, very lovely. That can make a pretty bracelet as well. All of those silvery blues of the Moonstones, glorious. Oh, Liz says these plumptious drops are so beautiful. Almost my favourite shape too. Yeah, I can see why. They give you so much, and I think with Moonstone, and again, you'll really need to look at that one there. See, because you've got that sort of lovely sort of, we're calling it the puffy onion, but you can see, look at the Moonstone, look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's almost like a silver skin. That's a variety of onion, isn't it? I like a silver skin pickled onion, me.
Oh, yeah.
A shallot, I like them quite a lot, shallot. Yeah, I couldn't make that work. Yeah, but you can see that love, they are nice in a beef bourguignon, aren't they? Shallots. I do a good beef bourguignon, if I say so myself. Can I bring one in? Well, I'll bring one in when you bring in the donuts, Mike. Good point. Good point. Can you imagine bringing a huge vat of beef bourguignon? Right, we're just having a quick break. We're just going to chuck in. So very well. Well done on those. £9.95. Incredibly pretty. They are just, I mean, drink in the colour. They are fab. Very best. And don't forget, you've obviously got little spaces in there as well, which are always super useful. and your tassels. Imagine just those. One of those is an earring with the big tassels on.
Yeah.
Some amazing. One of my friends, she lives in London. She's very young and trendy, put it that way. Very hip and trendy. Goes to all the fancy bars. Not like me. I'm old. But she's posted on her Facebook page recently these fabulous, big, beautiful, long sort of tasselled earrings, and they were a gift. And you look at them and go, they were expensive. But the tassels, I just went, they're just like this. They're just like
I
these.
was on the high street the other day in sort of more high street type shop, and there was loads of earrings with tassels.
And actually, the suedeette, brilliant for the tassels.
Yeah.
They're really, really great to work with to do tasselled earrings. Just thought of that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's stay with Moonstone because let's go through kind of a little bit more of a classic, I guess, with the grey Moonstone. 60 carats, but I say grey, I kind of almost want to say silver Moonstone, because they've got a lovely glitter, a lovely glow to them. 2x1 and 6x3mm, 30cm strand. They are lovely. They are really, really classic to me, really classic. And of course, Moonstone, when you talk about Moonstone, you talk about the effect that you get, the angular-escence from the gemstone, and it's very, very easy to see within the feldspar gemstone strand that you've got here. And it is an appreciated gemstone now. It's been with us years and years. Set into jewellery by the Romans in about 100 AD, so about my birth time. But lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful pieces to be created from your Moonstone. But they are just so fabulous. In terms of other gemstones, obviously I'd put silver with that, because that to me is the obvious choice. Labradorite and Moonstone obviously hold hands, don't they?
Yeah, Sunstone as well.
Sunstone, because they've all got that angular-escence, they've all got that little glitter, that sort of element of sparkle within there. But they are just so gorgeous. Unisex gem, definitely. And I think a very trans-seasonal gemstone. Obviously you can wear those, imagine those in the winter months, they're going to look absolutely glorious. But even in the summer months as well, if you want something that's a little bit not so bright as perhaps your fuchsia pinks or your royal purples, it's a little bit more softer, still very, very seductive, and then you get that little glimmer, that little glint of the blue from the angular-escence. Sometimes you might get the yellowy angular-escence in there as well, but it's such a magical gemstone. It's real sort of alchemy that you see in every single one of these. And the rondelles, they're all faceted. Every single one of them has faceting on there, and that to me is just mind-blowing. They're so, so beautiful, gradually increasing in size. So you've got the smaller ones at the back by the tassel, and then you've got the larger ones at the front. Almost a slight sort of, well, they do look great, but they're almost like kind of a slight green overtone on there. Is that just my eyes? Doesn't look it on the screen, does it? But actually,
on the screen, yeah.
Is that my eyes?
No, it's not your eyes.
It's not my eyes. Okay, that's good. That's good. But 30cm strand. My eyes are fine. It's about the one part, so that's all right. 0800 644 655. And one thing that's not right so far tonight is these deals, because they are absolutely magical. It's because we're working with Phil-nominal Phil. It's always what happens. That's why I come and join you in the evenings with Phil-nominal. £7.95. That's magic. That really, if you just think about restranding that and selling that as a necklace, there's just no way, is there?
Yeah, and I'd actually I wouldn't go silver, I'd warm it up a little bit with some rose gold.
Oh,
rose
glorious.
gold looks beautiful and complement each other beautifully.
I'm just looking at your designs as well. This could be very nicely incorporated. Incorporated. Did I say that correctly? I'm not sure. I think I stopped halfway through. Anyway, it could be put into these designs. I think really, really beautifully. We've got these amazing creations coming up for you that Katie's done. They are just spectacular. Maybe a little bit of Moonstone just to give you a little. Loads you could do with that. Loads. I love that. Love that. £7.95, 60 carats there for you to dive into and to indulge. And a little bit of black spinel might be very nice now. I'm a little bit addicted to my black spinel. And what about the pearls from the kit? I probably shouldn't have grabbed these, but I can't help myself. The peacock pearls might be quite nice in there as well. I just think there are so many different strands that you could put alongside Moonstone. I don't think it rejects anything. And this, what about with the... Katie's looking at this and going, I know. I was just pointing at the Swarovski crystals, and I was just going, they could, yeah, definitely. We'll keep that as a little bit of a secret though, maybe. Just not going to wait long. Not got to wait long, 15 minutes. And then we'll give in to temptation. Absolutely. Right, number 5, shall we go, Phil? Here we go. This chair's getting squeakier, isn't it? Have a little look. Right, let me spin these the right way. There's a big brand, a big designer brand out there that I can't say their name, it's one word, and they've kind of almost built their legacy on that kind of a connector. You'll know the one. They are, I mean, it's so symbolic, isn't it? So symbolic. You've got gold plating over 95 sterling silver, the locked rings, the eternity connector. I mean, straight away, it's about love. It's about love everlasting. It's about friendship never ending. That wonderful eternal connection that you're seeing in there. They're so lovely. These are really nice pieces to interject, I think anyway, into your design. You could obviously just have one of those if you wanted as a centerpiece, but I just imagine perhaps 3 or 5 of those on a really lovely long necklace, or a bracelet, I suppose.
Yeah.
They're glorious. They're really beautiful, and they feel really nice. You've got amazing polish coming off the gold on the gold plating over the silver. But the fact that they're locked there, I just think, I mean, it's really symbolic, isn't it? They're just, and it's these extra touches, these little pieces that you're adding into your designs that will really change them up, that really take them to another level. If you love your yellow gold, you could, you know what, you could actually you could incorporate that onto a ring, couldn't you?
Yeah, just as you were holding it then, I think we thought the same thing at the same time.
I think I'm in your brain today.
Yeah.
I think so. We were having a good chin wag about designs and bits and bobs earlier, weren't we? And yeah, I think that could work really nicely as a centerpiece. A total love knot, isn't it? That really, almost like the twist on the infinity symbol. You've kind of got your figure of 8 in there a little bit, but so pretty. At £5.95, it's just going to change your designs big time. Very beautiful. Of course, you could incorporate that if you've been working, if you've taken some of the satin cord as well. There's lots of different ways you can use that, and a great price considering, again, this is genuine gold over the 95 sterling silver. So precious metal over precious metal. 7x13mm, so it's a really lovely size, but I just think that's really precious. I think that's really superb. So very well done on those. That's £5.95. Amazing. Right, let's do another star buy. It's zooming. This is one of the quickest hours ever. We have just the perfect star buy for you. It's August, and what other gemstone could we bring to you right now than Peridot? Wow, these are pretty. These are pretty. Oh, Phil, that was bad. That was so bad, it was almost good. What did you say again? Perilously low peridot. We can work with that. Well, it will be. These are so sweet. I love them, love them. What a lovely size for your peridot. Faceted rounds 3mm. Would you say that they're verging on the microfaceted?
Yeah, they're borderline, aren't they?
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Lovely cut. I'm guessing you're going to like Peridot.
Yes.
I'm guessing you are a little bit of a green goddess.
I love my green gemstones, yeah.
Why? What is it about the green gemstones you like?
I've always liked green, but Peridot is my daughter's birthstone, so I love it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I absolutely love that. It's just, Peridot's, it's a green that no other gemstone can replicate it.
No.
Beautiful.
And I guess it's a colour of nature, isn't it, as well? It's very natural, exceptionally beautiful. And every single one of those Peridot gemstones beautifully faceted. When I see Peridot, I think citrine straight away as well, because the golds and the greens work together so very well. And if you may see within there, if you look really hard, it depends, you may not. If you do get a little black spot within your Peridot, that's kind of, well, certainly appreciated and respected. That could be unformed diamond, because Peridot grows up holding hands with diamond. It grows up in the kimberlite pipes, and if you get a black spot within Peridot, it's basically unformed carbon, which is basically unformed diamond. Same thing with diamonds. If you get a little green or a little sort of dot within your diamond, it's the olivine. Amazing, but it's gone through so much pressure as it's coming up through the kimberlite pipes. You're talking about 100 sort of miles up through the kimberlite pipes. Massive pressure, massive temperature change. It's gone through a lot in its short life. So to come out looking this amazing, I think is absolutely testimony to the quality of the gemstones. We get some wonderful gemstones from the United States. You think about maybe your turquoise, but peridot for me, it's this glow. Peridot with a peri glow. It's beautiful. And of course, August birthstone totally encompasses summertime. Lovely against black in the winter as well. It gives you a really fabulous sort of feel. But the size of them is really, really, I mean, you could use them. You could use them almost as spacers in your design, couldn't you?
Spacers. I'd use them as accents within my wire work or something like that. But equally, just as a really simple bracelet, and the connector that we've just had on, like the gold connector, that would look
that would look lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just really simple, just that set in the centre.
Really nice. Really, really lovely. And it's all about layering right now, isn't it? That's kind of the perfect size to layer up on your bracelets. Well, fill your boots, because at £5.95, that is a very low price. 20 carats on a 38 centimetre strand. I mean, there's loads on there. I'm not even going to start to count those because I'll be here for forever. But they are so beautiful. Sharon, well done. I don't blame you for grabbing a couple of these, actually, or a couple of three, as most of you have done so far. Sharon, well done. Louise, Jules, Susan, Rosemary, Susan, Jill, Elaine, Deborah. Yeah, go for it. People are buying 3s, 4s and 5s of these. I don't blame you. They are so, so beautiful. And, of course, that lovely colour that you've got in there. Imagine those with the citrine. They're going to look amazing. I tell you what, also, just one... Look at the two together. We're going to squeeze another one in very, very quickly for you before the end of the hour. So it's almost. I really like that together.
I love that together.
They look really, really. In fact, let me give them a twist. Let me do my twist. We'll get the price in for these as well. These are just going to be on and gone. So I just twist. I've got chocolate bars on the brain today, haven't I? Twist those together. Look at that with the mookaite. Imagine that's a necklace. That could look gorgeous. And of course with the gold connector.
Beautiful.
Love it. £3. Oh my goodness me. £3.95 for mookaite. I mean, seriously. All the way from the Mooka Valley in Australia, or the Mooka Creek, I guess I should say, shouldn't I? Mooka Creek, mate. £3.95. They are so, so lovely. They're just fabulous. I remember hopping over creeks when I was in Australia, watching out for crocodiles. That was a little bit in one particular area up in the north. It was a bit like, oh, don't go too near to the edge because, yeah, a bit risky there. We didn't see any, no. We were warned of the crocs and the cassowaries because they're a little bit worrying as well, aren't they? Like the big ostriches. We were told if you met a cassowary, you had to basically throw your rucksack in the air and go and get as tall as you can, because that's kind of what they do. Yeah. I was probably taller than the bird, so I was all right. We didn't meet any, though. 40 carats. The cassowaries all probably ran away when they saw me. It's Ruth, this big bird. £3.95. Very, very well done. 40 carats. Amazing carat weight going on there as well. Rich, rich chocolates. You've got almost the cherries, the ebonies, the mahoganies in there, but such lovely colours. You saw it with the peridot. Again, lots of different gemstones that mookaite's going to work with. Totally unisex jewellery as well, which is wonderful. And of course, you could wear that with maybe your vintage copper, your yellow gold, whatever sort of tickles your fancy on that one. But at £3.95, you might as well give it a go. Add it to your order. You're only paying one set of postage and packaging. And of course, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. So beautiful, beautiful job on that one. Huge congratulations. If you have managed to take that home, you're doing fabulously, fabulously well, because they are just beautiful. So congratulations. They are lovely. They're flying out, disappearing. Not a huge amount of those remaining. So very, very well done on those. Grab 2, grab 3. Choice is yours. But look at that polish. They're spectacular. Kelly, Catherine, Louise, Winifred, Kim, congratulations. Beautiful. I tell you what, right, we've got these, they're new, aren't they? Yeah, brand new. We love these tiger's eyes. Tiger's eyes? Look at that with the mookaite. These are glorious. Look at those bars of tiger's eye. Grrr. Glorious. Definitely one to get your paws on. They are beautiful. They are coming up after the break. You are going to love these. The shape of those. Oh, they look, oh my gosh, they're amazing. Look at the detail. the individual character of every single one of those bars. I've never seen tiger's eye like this.
No, it's amazing. I've been admiring it before the show.
They're fabulous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they're glorious. $3.95 on the Moog kite. You're going to need that. And I've got a last chance on turquoise rounds coming up for you after the break that you are going to need in your life. And of course, not just the tiger's eye, not just the turquoise rounds or turquoise, depending on if you're having a posh day, but of course we've got our first kit coming up. Very, very exciting. So our first kit, the Butterfly Boutique. We're going to be flapping our wings and coming back at the other side of this, so don't go anywhere because there is so much more to do. Fab prices, fab pieces, the kit coming up. Don't move a muscle. See you in a minute.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
These are to purr over, aren't they? Big time. Welcome back to the show. My name's Ruth, taking you through the gorgeous Katie and crew today. Wait until you see these. These are to get your claws into. They are amazing. All the same size. They don't graduate. All the way around. Look at these. Oh, I love them. Phil made this. Phil made this, just so you know. Just twisted them together at the back. Just, yeah. He's not about to be one of our guest designers, but we needed to display that on the neckline. They are just gorgeous, never been seen. These are brand new tonight, and they're just gorgeous. They feel amazing. I've never seen tiger's eye like this. We see tiger's eye, I think of tiger's eye and I generally think of the rounds. Obviously you see that lovely sort of chatoyancy that's in there. But these bars are amazing. They're totally natural. Completely natural gemstones. But you can see, I mean, if you think of the different patterns, I guess, you get on sort of, if you think about the tiger's eye, obviously you've got that, or on their striped coats, I suppose. Remind me a little bit of my little Mr. Binks at home. I haven't got a tiger, it's a cat. But you've got all of these, Mr. Binks is lovely, got all of these different patterns on there. They're just, oh, I love Bellaboos. I'm not going to leave my other cat out. I love them both. I love them both. Can't leave her out. But you can see those gorgeous golds that you see, the honeys. They are amazing. Not graduated, but look at the depth of them as well. Aren't they gorgeous, Katie?
I need those in my life.
I know,
they're
fabulous.
Absolutely stunning. I've not seen them in that shape before.
No, brand new.
Not a continuous shape. They're absolutely amazing.
And not graduated either.
No, they're a must.
But you can really see, look at how different they all are. I think that's what's so really nice, so really lovely, so nice about these. When we get the rounds, they tend to be quite, they're not all the same, but they tend to be a little bit maybe more uniform, which obviously has a time and a place. But I'm just looking at these and you can see, look at all the different patterns. I almost want to, that reminds me of like, I'm thinking of the wood that you get on a piano, on a really sort of expensive, I'm talking thousands of pounds worth of piano, and you see all the gorgeous polish on the wood. I mean, they've just got, look at the detailing. They can almost envisage sort of the grains. It's not grains within there. Obviously, you've got chatoyancy in there, but you can see you've got patterning, you've got bars going one way, you've got bars cutting through sort of top to bottom. They are just absolutely amazing. Very, very beautiful. Nice size as well, 16 by 5. Whether you take one as a centerpiece, whether you want to, you've got to have a couple of those.
Wow.
These are so nice. Katie's got real tiger's eye envy right now. So have I. Normally somebody's at home watching to buy for us. Not tonight. £9.95. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. Indulge in them. They are glorious. I would want to take a little section of those at the front of a neckline. They are amazing. Tora, sorry. Oh, I'll get that out in a moment. Toria, sorry my darling. Toria said, is that a hint, Katie? I've only just switched on. Waiting in anticipation for your demos. How exciting.
Yeah, that was rather large.
It's a rather huge hint.
Huge.
Like, I need these, please buy them for me. £9.90, they are lovely. So in terms of looking at that, inspiration designer-wise, what would you want to do? What would you start to do with those?
Probably a whole collection of jewellery, because you can use them individually, you can use them together. I'd be making neckline pieces, rings, earrings.
Drop earrings as well,
even brooches. I've got kind of an idea for brooches with them as well.
Because you could keep it very, you could actually make it quite, you could keep it quite angular, couldn't you? But you could actually make it quite soft as well. You could really soften them.
You could soften it with your wire work, with the shape of your wire work around it. Yeah, there's loads and loads of areas you could go into with that.
So I'm thinking gold as well, maybe lots of gold jump rings coming down with the
wire.
Oh, don't you love the champagne wire? Oh, it's so beautiful. They look really pretty together. They're just different. I think you need to play with them. You know, when you get a strand like that, get them home, cut them, cut into the excuse me, the strand, and have a little look at them. Have a bit of a feel of them. Have a little bit of a play with them, because they are fabulous. You could mix them with mookaite. What about pearls?
Pearls, yeah, bronze pearls. If you had like or the metallic pearls.
Actually, let me just bring the metallic pearls in alongside there. Really different, but really nice. And I think sometimes that's what makes things really stand out and really work, when you've got kind of sort of opposing things. But actually you've got the metallic lustre on the pearls.
And then you've got that chatoyancy.
Oh, so nice. So nice. They would go for a little peridot in between as well. Space them out. See, this is the thing, isn't it? The world's your oyster. Once you start, you literally can't stop, because there's so many lovely choices that you can make on those. Margaret, Barbara, congratulations. 2. There's 2 in the basket there. Karen, can I just have a bit of a count? I might be here a while though, actually, Phil, because there's quite a lot. We've got 3 hours 55. Oh, okay. I'll probably need. Oh, I've just destroyed your design, Phil. Sorry about that. In fact, that's probably easier, because I can count them easier now. I just put those down on the desk. Oh, they are nice. See, oh my gosh, these are lovely. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, 8, 62, 4, 6, 8. Approximately 70. Approximately. I might have skipped over one or just added another one, but approximately around the 70 mark. You might get 68, you might get 71, I'm not quite sure, but around. Let's go for a round number of 70. So around 14 pence per tiger's eye. That's really good going.
That is really good. Fantastic.
Oh, they are so
I'd be popping it with mookaite as well, the mookaite from before, yeah.
Yeah, they'd look lovely, wouldn't
Yeah.
they? I think mookaite and tiger's eye are kind of a really, really nice choice together. Feature necklace, that's utterly, utterly beautiful. Look at all the different sort of patterning you're getting on the tiger's eye. You've got the deeper sort of chocolates, you've got the bronze tones, you've got the golds in there, but £9.95, they are superb. 360 carats of tiger's eye, and it's nice actually that they've got such a big depth to them. If I tilt them that way, you can see almost like teeth almost, aren't they? You've got these lovely sort of bars of the tiger's eye. Very beautiful, very, very different. I think if you want to make standout jewellery or standalone jewellery, these are the tiger's eyes to go for. Very, very much so. They are terrific. Got quite a few of those in baskets as well, which I know are going to get checked out. So very, very well done on that one. Sorry for destroying your design, Phil, but you know, sorry about that. Right, I don't want to do the next strand. Feels so tough, it's happening. I don't want to do, because I really need this strand. I need this, and they're going to go. They're all going to sell out. No, not for turquoise. See, I'm going on a hollybob soon, and I'm already starting to sort out which jewellery pieces. I'm going to Turkey, funnily enough. Got turquoise on my wrist. Turkey. Look at yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I got actually removed from a jewellery store when I was in Turkey several years ago because I started to talk about the pieces and the prices, and they didn't believe me, and they escorted me out of the shop. Yeah, it was quite amusing at the time, but it's because the prices are so good here. £19.95. I just want to have that on a stretchy with a couple of charms dropping down. Yeah. Turquoise, when you're on holiday, looks amazing as well, doesn't it? When you've got slightly sort of sun-kissed skin. I love it. Look at those. And again, every single one is completely, utterly different. I just want a couple of little silver spaces in between there.
Perfect. That's all it needs.
Don't need to do much at all. Don't need. And I'm just, well, you love your stretches as well, I can see. But yeah, we all do. 18 carats of turquoise. They are good. That is an amazing price for that. I've only got 15 available now at £19.95, not surprisingly. And of course, that's an 18 centimetre strand. They're like on and gone. Honestly, they are absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure we've done reconstituted turquoise for those sort of prices. And that's not what you've got here. This is absolutely just beautiful. 4mm rounds, 18 carats of turquoise. But I love that colour. Looks great if you've got your little white sort of dress or your sort of white linen trousers, a little vest top. You're on the balcony having a gin, ready to go out in the evening. See, it's gone back onto gin already. £19.95, absolutely fantastic. They are scrumptious. As turquoise goes, does it get any better than what you're seeing there? Is that textbook turquoise or is that textbook turquoise? Textbook. Sue, well done. Ria, Linda, Louise Jules Collector in Hertfordshire, Berkshire, Greater London, Manchester. Check those out. They are so pretty. I'd like to say I'd like 2 of those, but even just getting 1 would be absolutely phenomenal. And particularly at that price point, they are just good. Great with your winter wardrobe as well. Turquoise and black looks amazing, doesn't it?
Stunning.
They're so gorgeous. Very, very well done indeed on your turquoise gemstones. Oh no, we're down to single figures. Down to single figures at £19.99. Of course they're going to go. Paula joins us, very well done. Bryony, congratulations if you get yours. Violet, lovely name. Congratulations. Right, here we go. They are disappearing. Hi Ruth, could you please put the turquoise with the tiger's eye bars? I certainly can. Phil, you said that actually, didn't you, my lovely? Not just a pretty face, you see. There we go. They do work really nicely, actually. Really, really lovely. Oh, see, that's fabulous. Imagine the kind of statement pieces you can have
It's a
for,
real
for your holidays.
kind of look, that is that.
It is, isn't
I'd
it?
probably use it with copper as well. But
Oh,
with some
very
bare
nice.
copper, that'd look stunning.
Yeah, real sort of festival jewellery, holiday jewellery, but and I don't think they're colours that are going to date. They don't kind of come in. Oh, has Jem got hers? Oh, Jem, I'm jealous. Jem, let me know what you're going to do. Are you going to grab two? 1995 on those. Very, very well done. I've already got to pay one guest designer for a strand. Very well done on those. 0800 644 655. They are too delicious. I need them in my life. And so do you. Right, we're not going to have enough of these to go round. 3, 2, 1, and they're going to be gone. Kathy, you've got yours. Very well done. Trisha, and we've got Lynn. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got about 9 in baskets. I don't have 9. I don't have 9 available now of the turquoise. So if you don't want to miss out on those, you've got to check them out. Check them out now. They are glorious. They are glorious. Has Jem got 2? Oh, I hope I love you right now. I love you anyway, but I really hope she might just be stocking up though, to be fair. But she is lovely. I love you, Jem. Jem always comments on my Facebook posts when I put posts about my kittens. She always messages me about my kitty cats. They are lovely. Oh, right, let's dive into box 13. You're going to love these. Oval cabochons. Oh my word. Oh, these are amazing. Look at the size of some of these. Right, when you get an assortment like this, wow, you've got some amazing Labradorescents. There's so much I want to say. When you've got an assortment like this, guaranteed 220 carats, done. But it's the assortment. You might get sort of more elongated ovals, you might get more sort of puffy ovals, you might get more of a squoval, that's a square oval. But look at these, that would be my perfect assortment. The Labradorescence is electric. Now, I'm going to try, I'll hold these up in a moment because you can't see the Labradorescence at the moment. I'm kind of wasting them. I'll tell you what I might do, can I just hold them up again? Will they sit against there? I think they might. I mean, look, they all look phenomenal. Will that work? Should we give this a go, Adam? Dun, dun, dun. Wow. That's what I'm looking at.
Stunning.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Look at the colours. It's not just the blues of the Labradorescence that you're getting. You've got that incredible flash of yellow. You can sometimes get what we call pink flash in the Labrador. That's really, really rare. But I mean, that to me, that for me is a pendant. I'm going to wire wrap that within an inch of its life and have that as a real sort of statement piece pendant. I want that as a ring. My language, I need. But that to me on a ring would look absolutely phenomenal. There's so much that you could do on there. I've got 5 pieces. I'm guessing you might get 5, you might get 6, but definitely 220 carats, that's for sure. But let me just pop some of these. You see, look at that as a statement ring. Isn't that lovely? Look at the Labradorescence.
Gorgeous.
How phenomenal is that? I've never seen it it's kind of shooting in sort of diagonals on that one, isn't it? Really amazing. You are going to absolutely just be aghast when you see this price-wise. Pendant. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. These are literally jaw-droppingly glorious, aren't they? That midnight blue, they're all going to be different. They're all going to have their own unique property. If that's too large, just go down a little bit because that's where you've got the assortment. And look at the colours. I
love that one. I love the like kind of golden peachy flash that you get in those.
It's almost like you've got a paparazzi flash coming through, isn't it? And so many different gemstones you can work with on these. You might pick out the rose gold against the sort of the paparazzi sort of flashes, but it's lovely. And actually, let me show you these two side by side because it's not just the kind of size of the gemstones that we're seeing, but the depth as well, the actual depth of the gemstones. Some of them you've got them a little bit deeper, some are a little bit flatter, but my word, you're going to have fun with these. Absolutely glorious. What would be the first thing you would do picking out one of those cabochons, Katie?
Pendant.
Yeah.
Pendant straight away.
One of the big ones.
then a cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then a brooch.
Yeah.
Keep going. Gem, I love your face and bones and everything. Thank you, my darling. I've got turquoise. Yes, I'm going to be making another bracelet from your Holly Bobs with that. I'll send you a message. I'll sort it out because I'll have to. I'll swing by. I don't know when you're next in, but I'll message you. Happy bunny, happy bunny. 220 carats of cabochon. They're amazing. Very, very well done indeed on those ones. I could do some serious shopping tonight, I can tell you that much. Serious shopping. Oh, right. Okay, well, it is that time. Yippee-doo. It is kit time. Oh my gosh. This is super, super exciting. Right, I shall grab all of my bits and bobs and all of my bits and pieces and my drink, obviously, whilst you're still looking and enjoying your Labradorite. Definitely check out on those because they are just spellbindingly beautiful. I've been so excited about this. Right, we are about to share with you an incredible, incredible kit. I think the first thing I'm going to do is sit down. It's my little friend. This is Katie.
There's a really big hole down here.
There is a big hole.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I'm on stilts, obviously. So we are about to share with you. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, a beautiful, beautiful boutique kit. This is our butterfly boutique, including your Swarovski elements, and everything about this is just going to make you coo and ooh and ah. Your reaction to this must have been off the scale.
Silver wire, beautiful pearls, and now my favourite Swarovski colour.
Is it?
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
just there. I mean, you're about to dive into this, I'm sure, and I literally when Katie came in to into the studio, into the offices a little bit earlier on, everybody kind of stopped. She walked in with a cardboard box and said, "Oh, what have you got for us?" She just went, "Oh, I've just done," and literally picked out this most amazing headpiece, and we just went, "It's just phenomenal." You had a photograph of your daughter wearing. She looked so beautiful. You've got an incredible butterfly design here, and it's a headpiece. It's on a tiara band. And then you've got these just wonderful wings of the butterfly. About 3 days' work, did you say?
Yeah, about 3 days.
You can see it. The weaving that you've got across here is just absolutely inspired. And then the Swarovski elements that you've used, just, oh my gosh, they just finish this off to an absolute T. They are look at those. The colours are fantastic, aren't they?
Absolutely.
I love that shape as well. I love that sort of spiky shape that you're about to see on this. I mean, that is just, you could wear that to a prom, you could wear that to if you were going to sort of a ladies' day, if you were going to a ball. I would find an excuse. Look at the body on there as well. The detail is utterly phenomenal in this. And this is all from the kit. We'll go through all of the different elements in a moment. Isn't it, Lorraine? Oh wow, that's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You are going to get. We're going to be inundated with messages, I think, right now. It is utterly fantastic. Just the most beautiful piece. Just show you all the way around that. I'm very tempted to pop that on. It's glorious because it kind of comes over the eye as well, doesn't it? The way that you've done it.
It's kind of like a butterfly that's kind of
Shall I do it
over your head.
You might have to make sure I'm popping that on correctly. Actually.
Yeah, that way.
It's so luscious. So if I put it on that way, then you can see. You could wear it differently. You could actually wear it with the band of the tiara, sort of.
Yeah,
Was that right? Have I got that right?
It
so you can actually.
So it's supposed to
exactly,
go over the eye.
It's meant to go over the eye, isn't it? It's almost like a little kind of mast. It's like, oh, I feel like I need a cloak, and I need to go. I need to go to somewhere fabulous right now. And of course, you could, if maybe you're going to a masked ball or something like that, you would be absolutely just the star of the show. And you've got that gorgeous butterfly that's sort of cascading up and over. Oh, I feel like I need a lovely long sort of satin black frock or something right now. Isn't that? Look at that detail in there as well, all the way down the body. Do I need to turn a bit more, Adam? Sorry, doll. I can't see you, so I'm facing the wrong way. I feel very rude now. Isn't that glorious? Oh, should have done my roots. A butterfly boutique, so you can see how that's meant to be worn, and of course you can do your own sort of adaptation. Or was that going to catch in? No, there we go. See, that's lovely as well. It doesn't actually catch in your hair.
No.
You've finished it all off, so it feels amazing. Look how neat you are as well. Glorious, absolutely glorious. So that is part one of the kit. These are so cute as well. These are so cute. I'm going to bring this over here as well. Oh my goodness. You must have had an absolute field day doing these. Aren't they gorgeous? So again, another little butterfly design. You can see all of the detail actually on the wings that you're getting in there as well. They're so, so pretty. There's a lot into this kit. And that, we still haven't shown you well, I cannot pick between any of these, but have a little look. Last but certainly not least, to finish off the beautiful boutique butterfly design, what do we have here? What do we have here, I wonder? Well, if we see that shape, we've got an ear cuff. This is so perfect with the avant-garde theme, and really on trend. Ear cuffs are massive, aren't they?
Huge.
And I love that drop. The Swarovski is going to look absolutely incredible dropping down on that butterfly cuff. It's very, very pretty. You can see you've got so many. And we are going to have a little look at this as well, just so you know. Katie's going to demonstrate how she started and how she sort of put this particular design together. Very, very pretty. I won't put that on my ear. I won't model with my ears. But what do you get? What are the elements that you're getting within this kit? Well, take a look, because first of all, I'm going to dive in and show you these pearls. What a lovely colour. Stunning. I love those. Really, really quite powerful. It's that kind of metallic hue, that metallic blue. Lovely size, excuse me. Lovely size on those as well. They are your black freshwater cultured pearls. I always hate saying that, because I think that it doesn't do the gemstone service at all, because they're so much more, aren't they? Yeah. And the colours that you've got, the blacks, the blues, the greens. Toya said, OMG, Katie, this is the most stunning design ever. Gabby looked amazing wearing it, and Ruth, you look beautiful too. Oh, bless you. Thank you. She's totally excelled herself, hasn't she, tonight? Thank you. You have. It's so inspirational, really inspiring. Oh, somebody's just asked about the turquoise, whether it was reconstituted. No, it's not, I know. For that price tag, the turquoise wasn't reconstituted. Oh, right, we've not even shown you the kit, and look at the price. $27.95. To be able to make, I mean, imagine that's a triple figure piece of... Absolutely. Big time. The headpiece that you've created there, that incredible butterfly, not only for what you're getting, the time, obviously, 3 days work on that, the amount of time creativity that it's taken, and that's a real one-off piece. You're never going to be able to make two the same, obviously. So that straight away, you can pay for hats, for fascinators. They can be so expensive. But something like that as a one-off piece, that's a triple figure price. Your savings already on screen. Work price of all of these elements, which I'll show you together, £41.60, saving of over £13, £13.65, massive save. But look, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting to share with you. These are glorious. Swarovski Crystal Paradise Shine. Love the name. Beautiful. Love the name. First time I've seen these, actually. You've got the 6mm bicone beads, and you've got the Paradise Shine spike beads as well, which are 12x6. So I'm going to just pour some of these out. The colours are like nothing I've ever seen in there. Oh my goodness me, aren't they gorgeous? Just what I really like about these, you've got that kind of kaleidoscope of colour, but yet they're kind of light and bright. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're still not a dark colour. You've got that brightness from them.
They're so glorious. I'm
seeing them outside in the sunlight is absolutely amazing.
I can imagine.
Absolutely amazing.
I can imagine. It must be like, I mean, just absolutely magical. They are so terrific. And of course, because they are the Swarovski crystal, every single facet is literally so perfect, so razor sharp in terms of its precision, which is why we absolutely love them. But the bicones are always gorgeous. But this is your fabulous Paradise Shine, and they are wonderful. You've also got, put that one back on there. These are just gorgeous. I think we've all gone a little bit bonkers over these today. These, again, same in terms of colour. So you've still got the Paradise Shine, but these little beauties, look at that, are the spike beads.
They're amazing.
Look at that lustre. Oh my word. How special are these? They're like little Aladdin's lamps almost.
They are.
So magical. Can you see, actually, I don't know if you can see that at home, they're actually casting a bit of a glow. Can you see the reflection on my skin?
Yeah.
they must have been so, so wonderful to work with. They're really special. They're really, look at them there. They're dancing, aren't they? They're dancing, they're glimmering, they're glinting away. And actually, that looks like quite a substantial drill hole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get your 1 mil through those.
Do you want to have a go? We'll pop that on, I bet you can. They are
easily.
Easily. Oh, I like that as well, because it does, obviously you've got the freedom of movement on there. So that's just easily, straight away, onto the 1 mil. God, I give that a bit of a spin. But they're good. So you get 6 of what we call the spike beads. You've got an abundance of the bicones, so you've got the Swarovski elements there, you've got your pearls, obviously because we have the headpieces. You have 5 of the tiara bands, so they're the silver coloured tiara bands. They're really substantial.
I love these tiara bands. I have them all over my house.
And they're really comfy as well.
Yeah, just you're washing your face. Literally just stuff on them. Just because they're so comfortable to wear.
Washing your face whilst wearing your big butterfly headpiece.
Yeah, I'll be wearing your pyjamas next week.
Why not? Why not? You can do what you want. But they're a really nice diameter. I don't know if does it say on there what they are. I might just give that a bit of a measure. They're coming in. We've got centimetres on there, don't we have we?
Inches here.
A couple of centimetres. They've got to be about 4 centimetres or so. Got to be. Are they 5? Yeah.
About 5 mil.
Really, really lovely. Gorgeous. There are your tiara bands, so 5 of those. And then the wire. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wire galore. So you're getting 100 metres of silver-plated copper wire, 0.25. You're also getting 100 metres of 0.4, 0.8. 10, did I say 100 metres? That'd be amazing. When, sorry, 10 metres. It still is amazing. 10 metres of 0.4, 0.25 and 0.8, 10 metres of each. And then you get 4 metres of the 1 mil in there. So the 1 mil is always going to be your structural sort of wire, really. So in total there, you've obviously got 100 so you've got 124. Oh, so you have got 100 of the 0.25. Oh, sorry, I'm confused. I've told you, I did say today I've got cotton wool for a head at the moment, unfortunately. Brain's not working. So I corrected myself and I was right. So you do get, that's your 100 mil, there we go. Yeah. So you always, because you do work with that a lot, don't you, for your weaving? Yeah,
and it gives you a really fine detail using the 0.25.
So there we go, so 100 metres of your 0.25, just to go over, because I confused the whole world. And then you've got 10 metres of your 0.4 and 10 metres of your 0.8, and last but not least, 4 metres of the 1 mil. There we go. So all of those, I mean, it's going to take you quite a distance to use the copper wire, and it's really lovely to work with, isn't it? The silver-plated wire.
It's beautiful. It's one of my favourites to work with. That you always need your silver-plated wire.
I think so.
And there's tons in this kit. Lots.
It's a very nice kit, and especially at £27.95, it's a bit of a gift. I think we've had gifts all evening tonight, which is wonderful. And of course, just be inspired. You're about to be inspired anyway. And of course, whether you are inspired to make one of your own headpieces, the tiaras are so fabulous. Could make beautiful headpieces for your bridesmaids if you're getting married. They could take you to parties, to dinner parties. Literally wear them to wash your face and do your ironing, as Katie does. But certainly they are incredibly pretty, and to have that uniqueness in terms of this design is just fabulous. So our butterfly boutique is well underway, and we're going to have a little look. Actually, I'll just bring it back so we can have another peek at the ear cuff. Gorgeous, so different. So different. And this is really nice, actually, if you are going to somewhere special. Maybe you're not a big sort of hat wearer, some of us aren't. You don't want to wear a hat or a fascinator, but you want something a little bit special to stand out. An ear cuff's really nice.
Really comfortable to wear.
It looks it.
Yeah.
It looks it. I mean, I've seen the photographs, actually, and it's absolutely beautiful. So let me transfer over and let Katie take over. So make sure you're checking out on those. Oh, loving that. And let's have a little peek.
Okay, so we're going to start off with our 1 mil because we want it to be nice and structural. Okay.
Okay. We're just going to move. Should we just move it to the right a little bit?
Yeah.
Is that there? Fabulous.
Okay. Great. So we've got about 6 inches of our 1 mil, and this is just going to make this little shape here. And what you need to do is kind of keep trying it to your ear and kind of making it fit. So, but the overall shape is a loop, just a loop at one end, and then you're going to start shaping it. And I just use my thumb to kind of warm the wire and start shaping it like so. and it's so malleable is this wire. It's really nice and easy to shape around. Okay, so I'm going to shape it right around and get a general shape first, and then you can start kind of trying it to your ear and shaping it round. But we won't do all that bit at the moment because I've already got one that's quite shaped nicely. And then you're going to need to turn this a little loop on the other side, and then once you've got this general shape, then you can make it kind of a little bit more ear shaped.
Yes.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay, so then we're going to pop that to one side for a minute. What you can do is you can hammer it lightly just to give it a little bit more strength, but you don't want to hammer it till it's hard, because you do, when you're getting it on and off, you do kind of stretch it and pull it a little bit. Okay, so then we're going to start shaping the actual butterfly shape. Okay, I just worked from sort of pictures and of butterflies and things. Yeah. So I'm going to have this in front of me so I can see what we're doing.
Plan.
Okay, so we're going to double up on this on the top part of here. So we need to leave a section that's long enough to double up on there. Okay, so we're going to pop a little angle in about sort of 4 or 5 inches. You can leave it, you know, quite long. And then we're going to just use our thumb again, just to start shaping it. Just use your thumb nice and gently, just to make that top arch of your butterfly wing.
And it really is as easy as that, isn't it? Just to condition
it just, yeah. So we've got a little angle at the bottom there, and it's just a matter of just warming it up with your thumb and shaping it. Okay. Then we're going to work our way down. Okay. So we're going to bring this down, just using our finger. So, and then you're just going to try and get a nice angle in there. Okay, just using your chain nose pliers to get a nice angle in there. And it's just a matter of following this round, and then it's just a matter of bringing it around in this direction until we're coming back. So that's our kind of top wing shape. Okay, and then you need to, stabbing myself with the
catching in your card.
Then we need to kind of hold it in position there, and we need to bring that angle back on ourselves. So popping our chain nose pliers in, holding it in the right place where we know it's going to make the right shape to start with, and pulling this down, maybe getting that angle in, and then taking it all the way back. So we need to pull it around, and then what we can do is we can just use our fingers to bring that together, and then popping our chain nose in just to bring that nice and as tight as possible. We do need to leave a little gap in here because we're going to wrap into there when we join it all together afterwards as well. So bringing that together, and then bringing this round. We're just going to make that bottom wing. Okay, and for this one I wanted a little kind of loop at the bottom, and then if you wanted to hang even more Swarovski or pearls onto it, you can do. So bringing this around, and then I brought this in a little bit in this direction.
Gosh, it does move really easily, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really easy to manipulate. And then we're going to make a little kind of loop in the bottom there. Okay, and then this is going to come straight back up to marry everything together, like so. I mean, obviously spend a little bit more time than I've done there, but that is your basic wing shape. And when you kind of pop it all together, like so you know where you need that next angle, that's going to come out in this direction. Okay, obviously, I think I started off with probably about 80 centimetres. Obviously, that's way too much, but it's soul destroying if you do it, and then it's the wrong length. So but so you could probably get away with about 60 centimetres, but you've got so much wire, just go for it. Okay, so then what we're going to do is leave it all kind of open at this point and start wrapping with our 0.4. Okay, I found it was easier to do it section by section rather than trying to wrap it off the reel. Okay. Because you've got quite a lot of angles to sort of get caught onto. So, and it really is just as simple as kind of a gizmo coil round. Right. So if you have got the gizmo coil with a fine mandrel.
Yeah.
You could make
Just do that.
make lots of reels and but I just didn't think of that to start with, and made it so much harder
No,
for
you wish you
myself.
had.
Okay. So I'm going to place the wire on top, and what I did just to help me out is just give that a little wrap round this piece that's coming out there. Okay, and then it's a matter of wrapping around all the way. Now what you can do is, because you've got all them angles sort of set in there, you can open this out a little bit and make it a little bit easy for yourself.
Okay.
But all it is a matter of just basic wrapping. Try not to work your wire too much as you're wrapping. Don't pull your hand down the wire or anything, because that's going to work hard on it. So push it through. Yeah, so just wrapping it really nice and neatly in there. So pushing it through. You can kind of work it around, but it's easier just to push it through.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you're going to continue wrapping up there. I'm not going to make you watch all that,
Okay.
because it does take quite a while. Yeah.
At the end of the show.
Yeah.
So.
Go with the gizmo coil if you've got one.
I do.
So this, it looks a bit crazy at the moment, but I'll try and move the other wires out of the way. So this one, what I've done is I've already shaped this around, just like we did before, marrying it up to this. So exactly the same way that I shaped it before. Okay. So, and then I've continued all this wrapping all the way up to the top there. Okay. Then what we're going to do is just add a Swarovski, which is just trying to escape there. Yeah. So we're just going to thread this on, and because our wire's coming out from this side at the back here, we're going to continue on that same side so that it sits nicely in that section there. If we were to come around this side, it'd kind of sit a little bit more awkwardly in there.
Right.
So just like you would about to channel set, you'd stay on the same side, and then literally it is just a matter of continuing wrapping around. It is as easy as that. So just hold on to your gemstone, your Swarovski for a few seconds and continue wrapping. Okay, and that's just going to continue all the way down that side. Okay, so occasionally your 0.4 will run out. You just add it in just like you would do normally, just exactly how we started. So you can move this section out of the way now. So when I came down to this part that we did originally and this piece was together, I just wrapped that straight. Yeah, it's just straight, wrapping the two wires together, no weaving, just simple wrapping around. Okay, and I also did a tiny little piece, just for extra detail, of a little bit of basket weave on this little piece, just in the centre here. So all that is wrapping over twice on one wire, 1, 2, then crossing it up and over the top wire. So once you've wrapped down here, you kind of want to finish around about here, just so that you can get this little bit of weaving in. So twice around that one, and then twice around the bottom. So 2 wraps at a time. It just adds that little bit of extra detail. Yeah, just like that
a little bit on the butterfly, so you can just gradually see that opening up. It's really lovely because it's all of this really sort of very simple techniques. You're making something quite fabulous from being able to do that, but really pretty.
Okay, so you'd do that little section there, and then you'd continue just your straight wrapping just around here, one little tag over onto this next one, and then all the way up to the top there. Okay, then what we're going to do, in fact, I'm just going to snip all these wires off so they don't confuse anybody. Okay, there, that makes it a little bit easier to see. Okay, and then we're going to bring this section in because we're going to marry that up in a second. Okay, and all I'm going to do that is literally pop it through this middle section where we left that little loop at the beginning. And we're just going to give that a couple of wraps together, just making sure that you marry them up nicely so they're not overlapping with each other. So over there, just a couple of wraps on that one.
It's literally like sewing, isn't it? When you're kind of sewing with your wire.
And then we're just going to bring this one down and wrap it over this one here. 1, 2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we'd do is we would bring this ear section in that we made and pop them together so they marry up together and wrap all the way around there. Yeah, so all it would be, I'm not going to wrap it because it's going to get in the way of showing you this bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I might actually need to wrap it actually. I'll just connect that on, just
Okay.
give it a few wraps on there, and I'm going to pretend that we've wrapped all this section around it. Okay. That is beautiful wrapping. Yeah, that is fantastic. Yeah.
It's avant-garde.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Probably wouldn't be
actually.
quite as comfortable. Yeah. So then I couldn't decide whether I wanted to hang gemstones from here or from here. And when I popped it up to my ear, they sat better from hanging it from this wire.
Okay.
So this wire's doubled up, so to give it extra strength. This wire's going to stay single, and then we're going to use this wire down here. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the 0.4 and start wrapping these both wires together just initially, just to get a really good secure strength to our piece. And then we're going to do the basket weave again, which is again 2 wraps on one side, up in between, and then over, and 2 wraps on this side. Okay, 2 on that side. And what you can do is, because you're holding it nice and firm here, you can actually just give it a really good pull, and that'll bring everything up together and keep it nice and neat for you. And plus, because this is the 1 mil wire, it's got that strength, so you can use that little pull. Okay. You could also do this design with the 0.25 wire.
Okay.
Which would take even longer to wrap round.
Yes.
But it would give you a super fine detail.
Yeah,
It looks stunning.
really intricate.
Okay. So you're just going to wrap around and do this little basket weave, keeping these 2 sections open, just to give you a little bit more detail, because people, especially if you've got your hair up, you can actually see behind you, and it just adds that little bit of extra zhuzh.
Why not?
Yeah.
Little
Okay.
zhuzh. We all know what you mean as well.
A little bit of
Bit
zhuzh.
of something.
Yeah. So obviously we're going to wrap further down here. I'll do one of my super quick wraps again.
Fabulous.
A little bit wider. And then we're going to wrap a little section all the way down to however long you want it, really. Okay. And then start wrapping like we did before. Nice and neat, keeping it nice and together until you get to where you want it. Like so. So I would wrap it down to probably about here.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as everybody's following that, that'll be fine. And then I believe I popped a little loop on the bottom.
You did indeed, eh?
Yeah. So probably to drop around about there. And all I did was just turned it into a little loop at the bottom there. Okay. So all it is popping your round nose pliers in, probably about a third of the way down, just so you get a nice loop that you can fit your wire through, and just reposition your pliers until you've turned a nice loop on there. Because even that loop is effective towards the butterfly design as well. Okay, and then I just made this little rosary.
So lovely.
Yeah.
That could work very well as just as a lovely drop earring as well, couldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, they're just
gorgeous would they be?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Love these.
So the only thing that I actually added was a head pin just for the very bottom one.
We'll let you have that.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rest of it is the 0.8 wire.
Okay.
So I've added my little one with a head pin. Then I've popped my next rosary on, which is this one here. And I'll just do that one for you. So I'm going to pop my round nose pliers on and leave just a few mil, just in between. Okay, and then I'm going to turn sort of 90 degrees,
Yep.
and then bring my wire over the top, reposition my pliers, like so, and then turning right around. Just don't try and go too fast, because that's when you end up getting it not neat. If you just take it nice and steady, and like I don't know whether I said this is a 0.8 that I'm using, so this shows you even how malleable this is.
Absolutely.
Just really nice and neatly round and snip.
It's the one thing I always forget how to do. Thank you.
Yeah, and then you can add these as many as you like, really.
Yeah.
And just take it as far as you want. Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful. And then you can see.
And then it's just a matter, I'll just say this, just to add your rosary
lovely.
link is just a matter of opening that little loop up like you would a jump ring. Just to add this on there, or add this one on. And then close it just like you would do a jump ring. Like so.
It's so pretty. It's so lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And that gorgeous drop, those crystals are amazing.
I know.
And then obviously I won't put it on me. We don't want to close up of my ear, but you can see obviously that would just kind of sit behind the ear, and you've got that lovely sort of drop down. So you're kind of wearing an earring on your ear cuff, aren't you? So gorgeous, so gorgeous. So if you feel inspired, and I'm sure you will do, by these amazing, amazing designs, give it a go. It's such a great kit. The Swarovski crystals are some of the most beautiful that I've brought to you. We love them. The pearls, the tiaras, all of the wire. Give it a go. Give it a go. Very, very well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amazing. Wait until you see what we've got coming up as well later on. Totally different, isn't it?
Totally
Poles
different,
apart.
yeah.
Poles apart. Yay! But we have plenty more to share with you. We're going to bring to you some incredible, incredible pearls. They are vintage rose pearls. They are natural. They are going to fly. So stay with us because we're going to bring those to you straight away. So don't go anywhere. Thank you, my lovely. I'm coming straight back with the pearls. These are incredibly, incredibly beautiful. Vintage rose, freshwater cultured pearls. These are going to fly, aren't they? They always do. I think the vintage rose colour absolutely is just, oh my goodness me, so beautiful. And natural. Oh my, I can't believe it. They are so lovely. Brand new, natural vintage rose. 7x11, 9x11. And you've got these wonderful, almost more of a nugget shape on the pearls that you're seeing here. So you're not getting that sort of classic round. I think that would be, I don't think that would work. I think it's slightly softer as you're seeing those nuggets. I think every single one is so, so pretty, so individual and incredibly tactile when you look at those gemstones. They actually almost, some of them kind of sit with a flat bottom almost. They kind of sit against the hand. But look at that colour. They are going to work for everybody. They're going to work for you, they're going to work for your mum, your daughter, your sister. They are just going to be, I think as a gift as well, giving the gift of vintage pearls.
The ones with the flat bottoms actually work brilliantly for jewellery making, because they'll sit beautifully as a ring, they'll sit against your wire work beautifully.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love the flat bottomed pearls.
We love a flat bottom,
Yes,
don't we?
yeah.
Absolutely. But, excuse me, we'd already been seeing these sort of checked out. We've gone to £6.95. They are glorious. You need these. You need to take these home. They are so
delicate,
aren't
so
they?
soft.
Natural pearls. I mean, imagine to be able to afford to buy, I think, a natural pearl bracelet this kind of size. I would never, ever, ever walk into a jewellery shop and ask for a pearl bracelet like that at £6.95, because they're going to wrap me up and take me out and think that, do you know what I mean? You're just not going to. You're also not going to because your one-stop shop is here, and when you can make it yourself, and that's literally, if I wrap that around twice, you've got 2 bracelets worth for £6.95, 2 bracelets worth. You could keep them together, you could pop in a little connector, you could weave those together, but either way, a pair of simple, beautiful drop pearl earrings are going to look so gorgeous and so gracious. One of those you could select and wire wrap as a ring. These are just zooming out of here. From Norfolk to Nebraska, very warm welcome to the show tonight. From Cheshire to Dorset, doesn't quite work, but from Shropshire to Surrey, very well done. But I want to go back up to, I'm trying to go to 9. Patricia, Rosalind, Annette, Hazel, congratulations. Sally, loads and loads of you are buying 2 of these. They are going to sell out. They are utterly, utterly glorious. The colour, it's got to be one of the prettiest, hasn't it, the vintage rose? Has to be. They're so, so adorable. Very, very well done if you're picking those up. You may well choose to use those as bridal jewellery as well. I think certainly for your bridesmaids, for your flower girls, what a lovely gift to be able to create something, to make something for them. And that's the piece of jewellery that they ultimately take home maybe as their gift. Something really special, but so, so substantial in terms of size. Really, really quite gorgeous. I'm a little bit in love with those. They're really pretty. You could mix them if you wanted to, maybe mix them with the metallics. The white quartz. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm destroying the entire tea bar. I should just use my other hand, really. I don't know. I'm just dragging everything. Oh, it's because my tassel was caught. I just want to show you. Look at these, you're going to love these. This is coming up, the white quartz, the micro-faceted. Oh, sorry, is that the topaz? That's the topaz. Oh, beg your pudding. Sorry. I thought they were a bit scintillating. Just a little topaz in between.
That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
They're good. They're going to be an absolute epic price as well. Watch out for those because they're going to look absolutely glorious together. And of course, the metallic pearls I was trying to grab again. You can see there. I mean, look at that. You can see the difference between the metallic pearls, but the colours all blend. The colours all absolutely work together. So, and they're all natural all the way through there. The metallic pearls are natural, and of course the vintage rose that we have right now, totally natural. You might even, I mean, well, I'm not even going to fill you with any more ideas because I'm sure you've got lots and lots yourself. Susanna L, loads of you buying 2s, 3s of these. Marilee, Leslie, Winifred, Candice, well done. Moira, Patricia, Sheila, Eleanor. Yeah, enjoy them. Literally. You have to do this. Whenever I have a strand of pearl, they have to go to the neckline, don't they? I think they are absolutely adorable. There's something softer, there's something a little bit prettier perhaps, but certainly something a little bit different than your classic white pearls. They are just a little bit more forgiving, I think actually is possibly the word. A gem of innocence, a gem of grace. They're so, so, so beautiful. I think once you have that in your collection, I don't think you will be, if you're just buying 1 strand, I don't think you will be getting rid of those and selling those. I think you will definitely be keeping those in your collection. And the joy of wearing genuine pearls is just absolutely, it's like money can't buy that. But yet here we are at £6.95 and they're real and natural, which is gorgeous. Margaret, hello my darling. Margaret said those pearls are so beautiful. The colour is gorgeous and I love the irregular shapes. P.S. Thank you for the info on the turquoise. My pleasure, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But they're just beautiful, aren't they? Very, very well done indeed on those. There's so much I want to buy. Right, should we squeeze one more in? Let's squeeze in one more because... Oh! Don't know if I've seen this before. Oh, you see, that's a strand you literally, you wake up in the morning and you put it on, you pop it on. It's going to go with absolutely everything. Now, a little bit different because it's coated. Clear colour coated quartz. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
I don't think I have.
It's rather lovely. Probably won't see it again because we've only got 20 left. It's obviously exceptionally popular, but of course really lovely because regardless, whatever sort of material you put through, whether you put strand that on pink or purple, it's going to shine through obviously on the clear coated quartz. But they're really dazzling. Look at the effect on my hand. Can you see? They're almost like crystal balls. Gorgeous, almost like a magnifying glass when you get that sort of reflection. So cute, so beautiful. Nice size, 7mm, not too big, not too small, somewhere in between, and a 15cm strand. They are really, really pretty. Really, really lovely. You can actually, I don't know if you're going to see the coating. They're so beautiful. They actually, I don't know, you need to see these at home because there's like a little a shimmer or a little sparkle, almost like a little tint of blue that's coming through on the gemstones. Don't think of them as blue, they're not, but it's just that little glimmer that you're getting in there, that slight sort of, it's almost like iridescence that we've tried to mimic with the coating. They are really, really rather lovely. I think they're going to pick up on whatever you're wearing as well. They're just so really, really handy to have, and something a little bit different as well. It's nice, isn't it, with the coating on there? They're gorgeous. Not many of those left at all, not surprising. £4.95. Beautiful. Very, very well done indeed on those. Right. Okay, is that all we've got left? I'm going to flash them. 2 strands of turquoise left. It's yeah, I've got mine. Yay! 18 carats of turquoise. Remember, it's not reconstituted. It's not. These are natural. These are real turquoise gemstones that we have here. 18 carats. And my gosh, they pack a punch. Turquoise should be turquoise. That might sound a silly thing to say, but you can get some really pale, really pasty, low quality. These are turquoise. These are absolutely spectacular. We've had guest designers buying these today. I'm not surprised. You will love them. Just a very, very simple. This is what I'm going to do, because I have got one of these. Yay! I'm going to pop that on a stretchy, and I'm going to pop onto there a little silver charm. I know we've got a little silver butterfly that I was having a look at today. Might have to treat myself, and just pop it onto that bracelet. And of course, then you can change your charms over as you well know. You could have silver, you could have rose gold. Last two, £19.95. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant work on those. Huge congratulations. Gorgeous. Well, I tell you what they will work with, the topaz. We've got white topaz coming up after the break. Oh, they look so gorgeous together. Quick flash, quick flash. Lots of sparkle from the white topaz. And of course, those sizes work brilliantly. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Right, stay with us. I can't believe we're halfway through the show already. Time's flying, time's disappearing. But don't go anywhere. White quartz coming up.
If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting. But being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Hello, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. My name is Ruth, taking you through the next couple of hours with the team. Today's must-have. It's coming up now. Today's must-have. It's not Mike. I'm sorry to disappoint. It's not Mike tonight. It is. It is. Well, it probably should be. It'd sell very well. It's white topaz. I'd give you £1 at least. These are so pretty. You're about to be welcomed into sparkle heaven with these white topaz gemstones. These are glorious. Oh my gosh, I love them. Micro-faceted rondelles, 2x1 millimetres, 30 centimetres. We're not hanging around, we're just going to get them straight in because these are going to fly. 8 carats. Look at them sparkling. Look at, they literally, these sparkle better than diamonds. 6.95 carats. When you're looking at 6.95 carats, oh, my brain today. £6.95, sorry, 8 carats, so even more. They are, what is my brain doing today? Oh, I don't know. I left one of my brain cells at home, I think. They just glitter. They sparkle like stars in the night sky. They are going to add that touch of sparkle, that touch of decadence to anything that you are working with, anything that you are creating. They are simply stunning. If you've got the Peridot a little bit earlier on, the Peridot and the white topaz together will look absolutely beautiful. And don't forget, this is the colour that topaz comes out of the ground, white. When you buy your blue topaz, your Swiss blue, your London blue, it's generally irradiated or it can be coated. Topaz comes out of the ground white. There is an exception, it's your imperial and you've got kind of your oro preto colours, which are more of the strawberry sort of golden tones. That's the exception, but topaz as a rule comes out white, but this is on a different level. This is pure, this is absolute ice white and ice bright. I mean, it's like little snowflakes fluttering down. They are simply glorious. I would want to use these in so many of my designs.
The sparkle is absolutely amazing. I mean, just you moving it there is absolutely beautiful. That
and it's just gentle, isn't it? I know.
How do they do that?
I don't know. They're super, because don't forget, it's not just the faceting on the gemstones, they're all drilled, centre drilled, and that's the thing that boggles the brain as well. It's not just all of those tiny facets, all at really precise angles. You've then got the drilling, and it's got to be right through the centre of the gem. You can't be off centre because you're going to crack the gemstone. Look at this. Very, very well done to those of you that are buying 2s, again 3s. Anita, Anne Marie, Barbara, Rosemary, Jeanette, Janet, Philippa, Gloria, glorious. £6.95, incredibly beautiful. These might work as a lovely contrast, actually. In fact, let me just backpedal a little bit. Let's just see them with the Peridot because they are just sisters. They work incredibly well when you're seeing the Peridot because you've got that microfaceting alongside the Peridot, which looks absolutely delicious. Even the white topaz perhaps against a microfaceted black spinel might look glorious, but let's go at a really sort of kind of an opposing force, if you like. I'm going to bring in the skulls. I'm a little bit addicted to this right now, but imagine just a centerpiece like that with one of the skulls and then perhaps a couple of the microfaceted gemstones on there as well.
That'd be great.
Big contrast.
Yeah. Just give you that little bit of sparkle, that little bit of femininity to it as well, wouldn't it? Yeah,
exactly. But I mean, you don't need to find a gemstone to work with the white topaz. You really don't, because they will go with absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. You could do that if you wanted to. To be fair, I was thinking that, thinking, do I say that? Because you could actually. How about sort of making the eyes sparkle?
Yeah, easily.
You could glue on one of the sort of the white topaz into there, couldn't you? Really easy. You could make his teeth sparkle as well if you wanted to. So £6.95. It would be like a fabulous toothpaste advert, wouldn't it? With a ding. £6.95, just fantastic. Very, very beautiful. 0800 644 655, and on the web, of course, at JewelleryMaker.com. Keep adding and adding those to your order. I think you will need more than one strand because I think you'll find you'll be using those, excuse me, super quickly. Even a couple of those I can imagine on the sort of the headdress, on the tiara pieces, on the little sort of the side sort of butterfly, on the ear cuff.
Or on the ear cuff, rather than just simply wrapping, just wrap gemstones all around the inside of it, just them really delicate.
How lovely if you're going to a Christmas party wearing something like that and all
prom.
of that.
Oh,
beautiful, really beautiful. Oh, how exciting, how exciting. Very well done on those, congratulations. Lovely. Sparkalicious. Shall we? Shall we? Right, let's dive into, this is, now I love this. Gosh, this is a statement piece, but it's so fantastic. Right, have a look at the size of this piece, slab, slither, leaf of Unakite. Love that, absolutely love that. Straight away, I mean, the colours that you've got within your Unakite here are well, they're autumnal, aren't they? All of the colours that you're seeing there work absolutely beautifully with the shape, with the design of that leaf. The Unakite gemstone gets its name actually from the Unicus Mountains of North Carolina, and it's composed of pink orthoclase, lots of different sort of elements that are within there. You've got, well, essentially you've got your pink feldspar, your quartz, your Peridot in there as well, but what a fabulous, fabulous piece. Look at the detail in that leaf. I love it. You've got kind of the veins that are coming out. You've got the flat back on there as well. I've only got 40. That's wonderful. That's really, really wonderful. Wire wrapping, obviously itching to go
but
on that
even
one.
just simply make a small bail for it, and the mookai as a necklace.
Yeah. Stunning. Stunning, because you can see you've got your drill hole, sort of east to west across the top. What a feature.
Absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I love the colouring on that.
So do I.
Absolutely stunning.
You've got the russet sort of reds in there, you've got those gorgeous greens there. And actually, you were talking brooches earlier on, you could make a real signature brooch with that, couldn't you? With your pashmina or wrap it. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. And but big feature piece here. Not to be afraid of that, because it's going to look so, so wonderful. And as you've got that flat back, it is going to sit very, very nicely against the skin tone. And come on, £3.95.
Or just even on your satin cord. Just thread it onto your satin cord. Just a
looking
really
at the cord.
long pendant. Beautiful.
Yeah. Really, really lovely. And obviously the choices of the cord, I know you like the green, but you could, of course, you could do what you wanted to on that one, or even the greens or the reds, actually, the reds and the oranges,
reds,
picking those two out. I mean, you can, that's lovely, actually. The red's really nice. Oh, my word. Don't miss out on that. And I think, actually, I'm crazy or not, I don't know, I actually really like that ornamentally.
Yes.
Just to have in it, if you've got a little cabinet with all your little bits and pieces and your ornaments in there, if you collect your gemstones, you've got a love for your gems, I think that's a really, really wonderful example
even just
of Unakite.
suspended in like a box frame. Yeah, just
like,
in the centre,
that
just
would
a
look
little
really
box frame.
pretty.
Yeah.
You can make that, because I love making pictures actually. I buy a lot of box frames to make. I'm doing a couple at the moment with sort of Scrabble pieces in. And you can kind of write the names and do different pieces. But that would look lovely. That's a really nice idea, just to have that kind of suspended. And I'm sure you could get a little quote in there as well. That would look really fabulous. And it's a big gemstone. It's 70 carats of Unakite. So very, very well done on that one. Congratulations. Loads of those have gone. Fabulous. Well done. Well done on that one. Now, the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, I love this as well. So if you want to just come down a little bit in terms of size, we've got a floral piece here, 20 carats of Unakite, so staying with the same gem. That's stunning as well. I'll get them both. Get them both.
Oh, I'd get a few of those, a few leaves, and make a huge statement wirework necklace. That would be amazing.
That would be fab. That would be a nice kit actually. Really big.
Copper wire. Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That would work so nicely. And of course you can, as a centrepiece on a big cuff bangle as well. Yeah. Lots you can do that. And again, you've got your drill hole right at the top. Brand new, by the way, brand new, £3.95. And you can see actually, you could follow sort of the curvature on the leaf. You could really sort of maximise that if you wanted to wire wrap in between the leaves and to bring out the beauty. Obviously, you could set some gemstones in there as well, like the stamen of the flower. Totally your call. They're all going to be slightly different, obviously. That patterning is just magical. What an interesting gemstone Unakite is with those colours, don't you think? They're really different. Lovely to work again autumnally, wonderful to work sort of seasonally. And of course, the floral that you've got there, the carved flower, one big piece, just like the leaf, one big piece of Unakite.
Oh, I like the back as well.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, that nice flat sort of back to the piece, but you can see it's just the detail.
Reversible pendant with that, yeah.
Why not? Why not? Choice is absolutely yours on those. You could put two together as well, couldn't you? You could stick two sort of back to back if you wanted to. Be really nice. And at £3.95, you don't get a lot for £3.95 these days, do you? Well, you do here. You get 20 carats of unakite. So give that gemstone a go. I'm sure mookaite I like with unakite as well. It's one of the ites, because you've got those lovely sort of russet tones that are coming through in there. Very, very beautiful. Really well done. Loads of you loving the unakite tonight. Not surprising. When you've got new opportunities and new gifts like this, you've got to go for it. Avant-garde jewellery is what it's all about today, and maybe quite an avant-garde gemstone, but I love that. So very, very well done indeed on that one at £3.95. Just pop it in your basket, check it out, add it to your order. Lovely jobbly. Very, very nice work. My gemstone, this one. This would work nicely with the unakite actually, because you've got lots of different colours from the tourmaline. I am the tourmaline queen. It's just my dream gemstone. I hadn't heard of tourmaline. If we go back sort of, I don't know, probably 11, maybe even 12 years ago now, never heard of tourmaline, never seen it, never heard of it. It's one of my favourites now, whether it's that is so lovely. But you've got 270.
That is a beautiful strand.
Isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. I can't believe that price.
Look at the size of them. Sorry, that sounded probably a little bit angry. I didn't mean to sound angry, but that's quite shocking. That's quite shocking. For a gemstone like this, and they're Brazilian tourmalines, these aren't the kind of the slices and the slithers, the chips. These, you've got the chips that you've got here are really, really very substantial, and your colours are gorgeous. You could pick them out if you wanted to. You could pick out more of the blues. You could pick out perhaps one of the greens, one of the kind of more PreOrder colours, one of the more rubellite colours. But really, what a fabulous strand. And don't forget, you're getting 84 centimetres. So it's a double length strand, really. Well, more than that, to be fair. Quite simply, I would restrand that and wear that as one sort of lovely long necklace. I love my long necklaces anyway. But that would just... Put that on if you've got, maybe you're wearing a white shirt, maybe you've got sort of a pretty blouse to wear for work, and there is all of your colour from one of the most colourful gemstones on the planet, one of the most pleiochroic gemstones on the planet. But £3.95, I think that's a lovely introduction actually as well. If you are thinking of buying with us tonight, if you think of trying us out, spectacular. There's going to be a lot of regular jewellery makers snapping up that strand at £3.95. Put a 1 in front of that and I would be sitting again, oh wow, brilliant. But £3.95, I actually don't know how we're doing that. That kind of doesn't compute to me. 10 left, 270 carats. Imagine that as a really fabulous big stretchy cuff bracelet.
Yeah, or a beautiful tree of life with all those colours.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That would look lovely. That would look really, really nice. You're going to do a lot with that, I'm sure. But £3.95, we are down to the final handful of those. So make sure you've got yours. If they're in your basket, check them out. Check them out, check them out, check them out. You're going to need to. £3.95, they are absolutely amazing. Very, very well done. If they're sitting in your basket, go for it on those. Congratulations. Fab job. Lovely. I've got to say, the pinks are magnificent in there as well. Goodness me. Well done. Well done. Right. Box number 7. Oh, we've got some nice pieces in here, I can tell you that much. And now I'm going to skip straight back. Well, I'm not going to skip at all, actually, I'm just going to sit. But, white topaz. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. If you've got the white topaz microfaceted strand, look at it alongside the grey agate. How lovely is that?
That's so
really
pretty.
Delicate. Isn't that gorgeous? So beautiful. It's nice to mix and match the faceted gemstones and the sort of just the pure rounds as well, but both faceted. They look lovely together. Drop a pearl or two in there as well, couldn't you?
Or the moonstone from earlier, that grey moonstone, them drops, beautiful.
Very nice, very, very nice. You can make a real sort of centrepiece. And the moonstones that we had, sort of that onion shape, as a floral design as well, that would work really nicely, wouldn't it? Big sort of centrepiece. Oh, they're too gorgeous. Too gorgeous. 30 carats of grey agate, 4mm rounds on that one. You've got a lot of gemstones in there as well. It's this very, very soft, very subtle, very, very sort of sexy sort of glow that you've got in there as well. Can I say that? It's 8:15. I think I can. 0800 644 655. Is it the £4 hour? No, it's not, because it's £3.95. But really, really lovely. What's 5 pence between friends, Mike? Hey? Hey?
Nothing, is it?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. But 30 carats there again, so simple. That's kind of the colour you pop on, and again you wear and you wear and you wear. Because I think we do, I know I certainly do, there are certain pieces in my jewellery collection that you always head for.
Yeah, these go on my wrist every morning. It's just an automatic thing.
It is though, isn't it? It's a no-brainer. You put them
Yeah.
on, and you obviously add on different pieces and you change things up sometimes. But there are certain pieces you would just wake up in the morning, you would just reach for and you would pop on. I think that's one of them.
That would be one of them, definitely.
Really nice bracelet. Really, really nice bracelet. That is lovely. And again, use them as accent gemstones as well if you want to, because they're soft enough, they're subtle enough to work with a lot of other pieces, with a lot of other colours, because you've kind of got a very, very sort of, I don't want to say a base tone, because that dumbs them down, so quite a neutral, that's my word, isn't it? Quite a neutral tone, but gosh, they look so, so stunning. A little bit of sparkle in there, you might want to pop in some silver spaces or some silver sort of stardust spaces, and they would look absolutely epic. I'm just wondering though, number 6, if you love your blue gemstones, and blue is a very, very popular colour as we know, so you've got the similar size. This is what I was talking about in terms of mixing up your faceted gemstones and your polished gemstones. Oh, really nice. Gosh, that's a lovely colour. It's like that blue that we saw in the satin or the suedette earlier on, wasn't it? We got that royal blue. They're glorious. Absolutely glorious. These are your blue your blue agate rounds. Ignore the V. And 4mm, even lower. That's such a stunning colour. It's quite a solid colour actually, but how bright and beautiful is that? That's the kind of colour when I know we may not have seen it too much recently, but it's going to come back, I promise you. It's the kind of colour when you open up your curtains in the morning and you've got that fabulous, pure, rich blue sky, and you can feel it. I know I've just promised everybody we're going to get the summer back, haven't I? Probably the riskiest thing I could have ever said. It's like when the weathermen say, oh, it's going to be a lovely day tomorrow, and then there's a hurricane. It was Michael Fish that did that, I think, wasn't it? Do you remember?
I remember that, yeah.
Years ago, and it was hilarious. Well, they can only predict, can't they? They can only predict. But I predict that's the kind of colour that we all want to see in the sky. You open the curtains, you see the sun blazing away, and you think, oh, you take a deep breath, and it's one of those days where you go, oh, it's nice to be alive, it's going to be a gorgeous day, sunglasses on, and oh, it's going to be scrumptious. Or it's the colour of that sort of the swimming pool when you're on holiday, isn't it? That kind of David Hockney blue, and you just want to dive in and just, disappear. It's lovely. Very, very well done indeed. Tina, congratulations. Sally, Wendy, hello, my darling. Philippa, Carolyn, Sarah, Sharon, congratulations. £2.95, one of the most popular colours that apparently that we all warm to. Blue is meant to be the most popular colour, and you can see why if you're getting an example like that. Add in your white topaz, add in that white microfaceted topaz strand, and again you're just going to add in that extra little bit of sparkle. So I'm just swapping hands. I'm a bit rubbish with my left hand, so there we go. See, they're just really going to add that little bit of sparkle. They look so gorgeous, don't they? Really, really pretty together. Very, very well done. I mean, that's just an absolute bargain, isn't it, those together? Very, very pretty. Jeanette, nice to see you there today. Anita, well done. Lots of you buying 2s of these. So simple, so easy to do. 2 strands with change out of £6. We don't say that too often, do we? But I can tonight, which is rather lovely. So very, very well done indeed on those. Congratulations. Right, popping those back, probably into the wrong boxes. I've got to do box 8. I have to do these. These are just, they're adorable. They're adorable. Beryl gemstones. Look at the size of these. Perfect polish as well. Well, drink them in first of all. And it's so lovely. Obviously, you've got to have very high quality gems, but the polish makes such a difference. How lovely is that strand? I adore this. Absolute gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Baby blues and baby pinks. I love them. Multicolour beryl. And then they get bad news in my ear, and there's only 13. But Oh, look at those beryl gemstones. That's seriously, seriously stunning. Beryl gemstones, morganite, aquamarine, they're emerald. You've got some wonderful, wonderful colours in there. You might split them up and put together the blues, the pinks, the greens. I wouldn't. I love that sort of mixture, those really soft sort of ice cream tones, that really beautiful palette of colour that you've got in there. And the polish is just so stunning. They are really lovely. Got 10 left, £6.95. Should we do a necklace? I think we have to, really, don't we? I think we have to. Lovely with the vintage pearls. Ooh, that would really set those off. I love them because you're going to get a lot of movement because they are the sort of the tumbled slices. You are going to get a little bit of movement in there as well. Terrific. Again, great holiday jewellery. Really, really pretty. Anita, well done. Susan, Inez, Corinne, Wendy. Oh, checking out. £6.95. I'm going to go stretchy because I'm a stretchy kind of girl. £2, well, I'm probably not. 280 carats. I've not been to Pilates for a while, so I'm not very stretchy at the moment. £6.95. 0806 4. Am I making it worse? £6.95. So lovely. They are gorgeous though, aren't they? Size of them as well. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Beautiful. Really, really well done on those. They're gorgeous. Congratulations. 0800 644 655 and JewelleryMaker.com. Wonderful. I think we should move on. And I actually... Right, this star buy is going to work with the beryl. It's going to work really, really nicely. So let's bring to you a star buy right now, which you are just going to absolutely snap up. These are minty, fresh, clear, crisp and gorgeous. Have a little look at these. Wow, we are going to absolutely annihilate the price point on this as well. These are so gorgeous. Wow, look at the clarity. High grade green amethyst, really, really high grade. And you can see they'd work beautifully with the beryl gemstones, wouldn't they? Absolutely gorgeous. We are certainly going to launch into a fantastic price on this for you as well, for 50 carats. Totally annihilate your price point on that, but they look absolutely glorious. If you want to be getting these home today, just do it. We're certainly going to attack that price for you in a really, really fabulous way. But you've got this colour, you've got that quality, and you're going to literally, you're going to go into meltdown when you get these home because they're just so beautiful. See, that would actually, as a rigid bangle, just thinking that would work very, very nicely, wouldn't it? That's gorgeous. I'm just thinking about the coated white quartz we had as well, maybe to mix that up with some of the rounds. But as a bracelet on its own, do you know what? I'd be tempted to keep the tassels on somehow there.
I'm kind of thinking maybe on some memory wire to keep it that solid shape.
Yeah.
And maybe, add the tassels. Why not?
It'd be quite funky, wouldn't it? But it'd be nice to see that on memory wire, so it keeps its form. Really lovely bangle, and of course you could just have the memory wire. You could create like a little S sort of hook for just to literally. That would look lovely. Oh, it's £9.95. I told you. Really? Okay. Well, we're going to launch into an even better price on that today. Even better. Look at this.
Wow.
That's really good. That's really beautiful. Try it, honestly. Just give that a go. 50 carats of green amethyst. A lot of people refer to it as praisiolite. Well, that is definitely a price to praise. So pretty. I just love the look of that. And you've got these slightly square. When I say squared, you've got the slightly flatter of the wheels, if that makes sense, but so beautiful. Add in an accent rondelle or two if you want to. Add in rose gold, yellow gold, silver if you want to, or keep it nice and pure. But my gosh, a little bit of peridot. You might want to mix up your tonal shades of green in there. You might want to try it with the satin, that green satin cord. Got to actually reach for that whilst I'm there. See that again, absolutely beautiful. Mix up the different tones. Mix up the different shades, but prices this hour I think actually Phil has lost the plot between you and I do. Congratulations. I think he's a bit overexcited because it's Friday and he's got the day off tomorrow. He's in a super good mood. He's not with you tomorrow. He's watching. Are you watching football or something, Phil? He's just having a day off. He's having a day off. Yeah, tomorrow you're having a day off, aren't you? Watching football. He's very excited. Well done to Susan, Brian, Stephen, Sharon, Paula. Very, very well done indeed on that. Lovely strand, 19 centimetres, but look at them go. You've got some darker shades, you've got some lighter shades, but they are certainly all very, very bright and very, very beautiful. Love Prasiolite. It's one of the first gemstones I bought, actually, set into yellow gold when my mum and dad bought me a ring. And it was dreadful quality when I look back at it, but I loved it at the time because I didn't know any better. It was really cloudy. But the thought was there. £4.95. Congratulations. If you're trying us for the first time, give that a go. I think you'll love it. So very, very well done indeed. Right, let's do something completely, totally different. Oh my word. Oh, they do well with that. Right. Have you got your disco pants on? Because you will need them. You will absolutely. Have you got them on? Look at these. Oh, these are so gorgeous. Oh my word. Look at that bronze. Look at that tone. These are some of the most wonderful examples of bronze coloured coated agate I've ever seen. They are awesome. Those glorious, wonderful, rich sort of disco balls of agate, they are absolutely amazing. You've got almost that chocolate glow and then you've got this champagne tone. Unbelievable piece. 14mm, so a really nice size on those as well. From Brasilia agate, they're coated obviously, quenched with that gorgeous bronze. And I love the bronze tones because I think if you're ever undecided whether to go to silver or to go for gold, I very often go for the bronze tones if I can't decide. Yeah. Because it goes with everything, doesn't it?
It does. They're stunning. I mean, great as just using them singular as a pendant maybe, but pop them all together, just a really impact piece.
Definitely. Yeah. And the champagne wire we were talking about would look perhaps quite beautiful within there. I'm just thinking some really nice sort of rigid drop earrings and then just one of the agates at the bottom. To match your necklace, obviously, to match your big bracelet, of course, and £7.95. Surely that should be a lot more. You've got a huge carat weight going on here. Huge. Look at it sparkling away there. Can you see what I mean by it being? It's almost like a softer tone. Sometimes your gold can be very, very rich and very luxurious. Silver can sometimes be a little bit harsh, although I love it. And I just think that it's very, very warm. It looks incredibly rich, incredibly stunning, and you've just got massive carat weight going on there. That coating is really, really safe on there as well. But I just absolutely love them. They're fabulous, and they don't stop moving, do they? They don't stop sort of twinkling away. Should we give them a count? I bet we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30. Look at them glitter, look at that movement there. 27 pence each that works out as. So if you made a pair of earrings, 27 pence each. What are you going to sell them at? You don't even need to answer that. Well, I mean, look at the strand price, let's be honest. Pair of earrings like that, they're glorious. Look at that colour. It's almost, I mean, rose gold would work very nicely with those as well, wouldn't it? Because you've got that, that's the kind of lustre you're getting.
Maybe just popping in all your metals, your mixed metals.
Could do.
Look, that would look great.
That'd be a bit funky, actually. I didn't think of that. That'd be a little bit different.
That'd be quite avant-garde as well if you've got all the mixed metals and all that glitter and
very
shimmer.
much so.
Yeah.
Give it a go. Give it a whirl. Definitely price-wise you can do that, can't you? They are fantastic. Hello Charlene, hello Barbara, Susan. Oh yeah, check those out straight away. I can't help wiggling those around. They're gorgeous. And of course with stretchy bracelets as well, they look amazing. Think about your Christmas jewellery. I know I've said it, I had to. But your Christmas jewellery, it'll be here before we know. Have you had the Christmas conversation yet? The Christmas conversation as in, so with your parents, your family. So any thoughts on what you're doing at Christmas? No, not yet. £7.95, very, very well done indeed on that one. 460 carats of absolute gorgeousness. I really like that as a bracelet as well. Really, really fabulous. They're amazing. Nice weight to them, nice and heavy. You can certainly feel the quality and the calibre of those gemstones. £7.95. Well done. Cumbria, Suffolk, Middlesex, London, Manchester, wherever you are in the world right now, congratulations. Gorgeous. Whoop. They're a bit lovely, aren't they? A little bit lovely. I wonder... I think the sunstone might work. I think the sunstone might work quite nicely. We spoke about sunstone working alongside your tiger's eye as well. These are always popular, always fabulous. They look amazing. And it's because you've got copper platelets, tiny, teeny, weeny copper platelets within your gemstones that absolutely glitter and sparkle. They are beautiful. High grade quality on those sunstone, and look at the colours. If I'm just moving those, you'll see that again it's almost a little bit like Labradorescence, I guess, that you're getting within the gemstone. It's very, very beautiful, high quality, 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale, so nice to work with, but it's got this phenomenal appearance, and it's that glittering appearance that you've got in there, which is your adventurescence, really, essentially, from the copper platelets. But you can see they're graduated as well, so you've got the smaller pear shapes either end, and then coming right the way into the centre, you've got one big, big piece in there. I mean, look at the glitter. That's what we're talking about. That sparkle, that glitter, that adventurescence that you're seeing in there. These lend themselves really well to making sort of floral designs, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do. I remember getting my first strand of sunstone and being absolutely amazed by it. I was like, it's glitter, you know. It was like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, it's glittery.
It's quite unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so magical.
Yeah.
It looks so, it's so special. You probably don't want to watch this then. Because have a little look at this. We've only got 10 left. It's good, isn't it?
Very good.
£10.95. 75 carats. Quick count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You've probably got 21. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh yeah. At £10.95. So pretty. Again, very gracious, very forgiving, and a lovely warm tone to the gemstones. Almost a strawberry cut. Look at that one. Look at that one going off on one. They are amazing. Sunstone's a really underrated gem, mainly because a lot of people don't know about it, to be fair. And they're totally natural, totally unenhanced, but set into jewellery thousands and thousands of years. This has been used. Look at the glitter that you're getting. If you love Labradorite, if you love Moonstone, you will adore Sunstone. It's as simple as that. And you've got some super, super quality coming through on those gemstones. I mean, just drink in the colour and that glitter as you're seeing those. They are utterly, utterly beautiful, aren't they? Very well done on those. Last couple of people just checking out, and great job, absolutely great job on those. I tell you what, let's do the Larvakite skulls, because I picked them up for you earlier on and we had a quick peek. I'm a little bit addicted. I love the skulls. I think they're fab. As if you were with us at the beginning of the show, excuse me, I bought the rose gold, the little charms, actually just a couple of days ago, one of the larger rose gold plated skulls for a pendant. They are fabulous. These are lush. This is really going for it, really going for it. And why not? You don't have to use them all together. It's a little bit too much. They are dynamic, they are different. Obviously, you're not going for a sort of a very feminine, girly design. This is about real chic, modern, contemporary jewellery. And the quality of the Larvakite is fabulous. 260 carats of Larvakite carved skulls. A slight difference in size. So we're going from 15 by 13 to 17 by 15, but there are 15 pieces in there. Now, as I say, I personally, I mean, you might go for it, you might be all out and go for that on a big necklace, but this for me is about using 1 or 2 pieces as a feature.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be tempted to use them all together, but just 1, maybe 2. A pair of earrings would just be
They'd be amazing, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And they're not too quirky, they're not too out there. If you're kind of stepping outside the jewellery box a little bit, give them a go. Give them a go. As you can see, they're sort of drilled right down through the centre. So if you are thinking about a pair of earrings, they're going to sit perfectly. And that single one there, if you were going to make a pair of earrings, you'd need 2 of those, wouldn't you? How about 86p each? It's a big gem.
Halloween's not that far away.
It's not actually. Yes, if you are going to maybe have a Halloween party or a Halloween ball, it'd be nice to go a bit glamorous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's all a bit horror and all the rest of it. It'd be nice to go a little bit glamour. That's a nice idea. I like that. Any excuse and I'm there. £12.95. Whether you and you could actually make a really nice ring from one of those.
Yeah, a really nice ring. If going for the earrings, I'd be popping in that white topaz from before, just really glam them up.
Yeah, they're so pretty, honestly. It's quite a statement piece. I know that it's not a feminine sort of girly or roses type of thing. It's not meant to be. There's choices, there's avenues for all of us. But I think they're a great place to start. If you want something a little bit different, give them a go. They're fabulous. And we've got 15 of them. They look really, really glorious. Ruth, did you buy the skulls when you were at home and able to speak? I love mine. Do you know what I did? I did. I rang through and I was a bit gutted because I left one or two pieces a little bit too late because I bought the little rose gold stretching cat. I wanted the silver one as well and they'd all gone. I keep having a look but they've all gone. But I did pretty well, yeah. So I phoned through and got all of those, yeah. See, when I'm not with you, I am still with you. I was at home, I was just flicking through and watching, going, so-and-so's on, there's Ella today, there's Hannah. I'm addicted. I'm literally addicted. And I've been making my jewellery, of course, because I couldn't really speak at home, so I just sat very quietly and made my jewellery. My husband loved it. Right, let's have a little look. Do you want to do the other ones? Let's stay with the skulls, shall we? Oh, gosh, these are really heavy. Oh, my goodness. These are fab. Have a little look at this. Staying with the skulls. Oh my gosh, look at that reflection. Pyrite.
I love those. They're amazing.
These are really nice. Oh my gosh, you've got great polish on the pyrite as well. You can really see the detail on those, can't you? They're amazing. Loving these. Love pyrite anyway. You need to feel these because they are massively, massively weighty. 420 carats. Great, again, really fabulous unisex jewellery. Really, really fabulous. If you want that little bit of kind of rock chic in your collection, I think they'd work brilliantly. Metallic lustre, obviously you've got sort of an iron sulfide, but again, let me just turn that around. You can see on every single one you've got the detail of the eyes, the sort of the mouth of the skull, and you could imagine putting perhaps if maybe you've got some gold spaces, you want to pop those into the eyes. Maybe you've got the white topaz, literally, or black spinel would look very, very nice and glamorous in there. But one of those on a necklace, I think, is just fab. Really, really fab. I'd probably want to do a ring with that as well. They are weighty. I possibly, you'd have to have a go. It's up to you. Possibly wouldn't do those as earrings because they are so weighty.
Yeah, pyrite would be quite heavy as earrings.
You can feel it. That'd be a bit of a
load.
load
To get some tiny faceted lapis lazuli as eyes.
Nice.
That
Oh wow.
would be amazing.
That'd be a really nice contrast, actually, wouldn't it? Really fantastic. But that metallic lustre, again, is so, so fab. And 420 carats of pyrite. It's amazing on your carat weight. 12 by 15. You've got 15 pieces on this strand. But yeah, different, little bit quirky, but have a go. And of course, if you are selling your jewellery, sometimes I think you kind of, well, when I'm making my jewellery, I make the things that I like to wear. And actually, sometimes if you are selling your jewellery, you've got to kind of just take a side step out of the box and think about creating pieces that other people might want to wear as well. So even if you're not buying these for you to wear, I'm sure you'll know somebody that will love them. I'm sure you know somebody that will enjoy them. And again, if you're making jewellery with your, maybe with your children or your grandchildren throughout the rest of the summer holidays, these would be fab to work with, wouldn't they? Really good fun. They're glorious, and you can strand them if you wanted to. Just simply pop those on a piece of cord as well if you wanted to. But £12.95, massive carat weight, mega deal on those. You can mix them up actually with the lava kite if you wanted to. See the two together? I think they'd look a bit fab. Oh, I like that idea, Phil. Phil's just said they'd make quite cool cufflinks.
They would.
Didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Cufflinks are really hard to get, I think. I think really good cufflinks. Well, for a start off, the really good ones can be really expensive, can't they? Massively so. They'd be very funky. I wonder, actually, you could use those. I wonder if you could use those as well on your, I'm going off-piste here a little bit, but imagine those perhaps sewn in as buttons as well.
Yeah. For home decor, it might be a little bit even more off-piste. Can you imagine if you were having a Halloween party and you stacked them and changed like your bathroom light pole, and had it because of the weight of them?
Yeah.
How interesting that. I'd just leave it there all year as well.
Yeah, I would be fair. Yeah, I wouldn't change those.
Like maybe a stack of 3 or 4 of them because of the weight of them. They'd be amazing.
Yeah. There's loads you could do with these, absolutely loads. But on the bottom of your curtain pulls, there's loads you could do. Cover your house in skulls, in pyrite skulls, we like those. Very well done, congratulations. Right, let's dive into box number 10. Snowflake Obsidian, love it, love it. Snowflake Obsidian and Marcasite as well, I love together. But I've got, now this is the kind of donut that's not going to put anything onto the hips. So it's my kind of we're talking donuts, Mike. You like donuts, don't you?
Donuts, yeah.
Mike loves bringing donuts into work. Talks about them a lot, don't you, Mike?
I
Promises
them,
when I'm not here.
Yeah.
When I'm not here, generally.
It's generally when you're not around.
Yeah. I've not shown you my bag of goodies behind here yet, have I? I've got a bag full of cakes, haven't I, Katie?
Yes. Cakes,
chocolates. Forgot about them, actually, if I'm honest with you. So I will share them with you a little bit later on.
They might be melted though now.
They're only melted. They'll be all right. Yeah, they're all in a cool box. No, I haven't gone that far. 8 carats of Snowflake Obsidian. Your donut pendant, 18mm by 18mm. This is really lovely. Love that. And you can see why it's called Snowflake Obsidian. And it's just the same either side. Just the same. You've got that lovely little almost snowflake design within the obsidian. And that's what makes the gemstone what it is. Actually, just a really cute pendant. You could very, very simply, I grab some of the satin cord. If you got the satin cord earlier on, if you were quite simply just to loop that, I'm just going to do it actually because it's dead easy and it'll take like 2 seconds. If you just quite simply get your satin cord, pop that through the donut, dead simple, and then loop it round. Obviously it'll be cut, so I haven't got it cut right now, but you get the idea, don't you? You just need to snip the end. Oh, I want to snip that off now. I haven't got. Can I grab your snippers? Let's be naughty. Let's be naughty and do that because it's so simply done. That is. Thank you, my love. Give me a snip. Thank you, my lovely. But just very, very easy. Obviously, you could put extra gemstones. Let's do that again. It's just literally taking through your satin cord, just wrapping that on. What do you know? Is that? I don't know my knots.
No, that's right.
Is it called something? It will be called something, won't it? Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I can't remember at the moment.
A lark's head knot. I don't know. But it's a dead simple knot. Not to be missed out on. Text in, let me know on that one. But imagine if you wanted to, if you open that up as well, and you're threading extra gemstones. Is it a lark's head knot? Yay! Thanks, Phil. But you could literally imagine that with black spinel on there as well if you wanted to. That's a lovely little gift, actually, isn't it? Really nice pendant. My husband would like that. £2.95 for 8 carats of Snowflake Obsidian. How super simple is that? Really, really lovely. Yet you've got quite a dynamic 8 carat Snowflake Obsidian there. That's really. Do you know what we should do actually? We should have some pieces of cord and satin to hand, so we can have a little bit of play like that. I might do that. I might bring my own little stash of satin and cord and things. Should we recap the bundle? I think we have to. I think we have to because that's really cool. I like that. And obviously, you could just do a little knot at the end. You just keep that on, really. You don't want to pop that. Excuse me, pop that off. Okay, so let's recap the bundle. Well done, by the way, on the Snowflake Obsidian. Loads of you loving that. It's really cute, though, isn't it? It's really, really pretty. Going to keep it over here by me. Right, let's recap the satin cord, shall we? Because you can see there, excuse me, very, very easy to work with. Even the skulls, even when we're talking about the pyrite skulls or the Labradorite skulls, you could do something equally as simple. Just by putting a little knot at the bottom and popping those on would be fabulous. So this is our bobbing about. Bobbing about. I'm going to pop those up there as well so you can see all of them. You've got 10 bobbins here. Still love that word, bobbin. I love saying it. And look at those colours. They're a really, really lovely selection of very bright, very uplifting colours that you're seeing in there. They're super, super cute. So what have we got? Well, we've got all of those fabulous colours. There is black in there as well, actually. That's kind of, you can't really see that. So let me do it like that. There we go, because it was looking a bit odd. I'm a Virgo. Everything needs to match. I like precision. Colour-wise, you can see there, you've got all of those gorgeous, gorgeous colours. You've got kind of the, can I just see my other screen again, doll? I can make the names up, but it's pretty similar for blue, white, etc. But it's a bit more fabulous than that. Aqua blue, there we go. Aqua blue, black satin. You've got the light green, the light pink, the navy blue, the orange satin, the purple, the red, the white, and the yellow in there. But lovely, bright colours. These aren't holding back. These aren't your pastels. These are your primaries. That yellow's really, really zooming out to me as well right now. That's gorgeous. The yellow and the purple's lovely together, isn't it? Look at those. They're wonderful. We've seen it obviously with the obsidian. We quite simply just pop the obsidian onto a little bit of the satin cord, and it's so nice to work with. It literally is as silky soft and as gorgeous as you're seeing. You could put the obsidian onto the white cord as well, couldn't you? Really nice. Totally your call. Totally, totally up to you. And of course, you don't need to just put it on that simply. You could pleat, you could plait, you could macrame, you could kumihimo maybe with that as well. But £9.95, kind of almost giving those away. And don't forget with your bobbins, if I show that to you, obviously these are all open so they're ready to use. When you don't want to use your satin cord, dead simple, job done. So nice and easy to travel with as well. Really, really nice and easy to travel with. And they are stackable as well. So you can close them all, you can squeeze them all together and make a nice little tower. So very, very nicely done on those. If I just do a couple of those together. And they do actually kind of almost, there you go. So you can stack them all up so you can see all of those fantastic colours. Plus, when your bobbin's finished with, don't throw that away because you'll use that for loads of different things. Phil said earlier on, if you've got your headphones, you could wrap it around on there as well.
By the metre, when we sell the meters in 3 metres, they're great for storing them.
Absolutely, if you've got your chain link, brilliant to keep it all organised. We like a bit of organisation, don't we? So very well done. Lots more of you zooming in to grab hold of those. You can't not really. Glorious. Okie dokie. So let's grab. Now, I have 2 of these, or very similar. Mine are slightly different. I don't want to look at the price, but mine were a little bit different. So, gosh, this is more of a connect. Oh, mine's not a connector. Crikey. Right, be quick. Be quick on this. Baltic Cognac Amber. They are lovely. Do you know, I bought one of the pendants. Very, very similar design, but I've still not done anything with it because I bought 2. And I want to make a necklace for my mum as well. But I'm just thinking, if you've got a pendant at the bottom, then you've got your chain link and you've got the amber connectors in there as well. That's a little bit going all out fabulous. If you've got the deal of the day today, if you've got the 3 set, of amber, that would look absolutely perfect mixing that together. And they might have all sold out. We're just going to have to check because they went so quickly. But £6.95. Isn't that good? You could wear those as earrings still. Obviously, even though you've got your little jump ring at the bottom, you could add a little bit of a drop from there. You could actually take that off if you wanted to. Be a bit of a shame though, wouldn't it? But you could do.
You could do if that's what you needed to use it for. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's good, great quality, isn't it, on the amber? They are so pretty. Hello, Tanya. Tanya said, I went into that well-known charm shop and saw a satin cord bracelet, £70. All it had was 9 to 5 end cap and bead. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean as well because I've seen it. It's really, the satin cord is so popular out there at the moment, isn't it? Because I think a lot of people use it. Friendship bracelets are just so popular anyway. But yeah, you will and can pay a pretty penny. And when you think of how much you've got in that set, when you've got the, sorry, I've just skipped back. When you think you've got those 10 bobbins in there, Tanya, 10 of those compared to what they would have used for one little bracelet that they're selling at £70. Admittedly, obviously, you got branding, marketing, blah, 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 bit of silver, all the rest of it, but you just start to go markup. Jewellery is one of the biggest markups that you'll ever pay sort of on the high streets, but hey, yep, £6.95 on your amber. I've only got 5 left actually. Lorna, Sharon, Teresa, Catherine, Caroline, get checking out. Multi-buying, hello Catherine, very well done on those. I think you will multi-buy on the connectors. I think sort of 3 of those on chain link, very simple, very elegant, but just gorgeous. You could wire wrap that, you could make that into a ring as well if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah, great as earrings with just a amber just dropped off the bottom of it. That looks stunning.
Really pretty. Or a little bit of white quartz or some tassels. Oh, loads you could do. Loads you could do. Right there, all going to sell out. Very, very well done. £6.95. Lovely detail, of course, on that as well. Very Art Nouveau. Really, really pretty. We'll have a little peek at those in a moment. We've still got absolutely oodles and oodles to do tonight. Your second kit, of course, coming up in just a moment. You are going to absolutely love. Is there 3 strands of amber left? I did have it. Here we go. Here we go. Right, let's just, do you want to do them now? Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, they're on screen. There we go. I've never seen a 3 strand like that. They are lovely. So if you've got the amber connectors, last 3, oh my gosh, it's going to be a bit of an on and gone this. And you can see, look at the difference in them as well. I like the different shapes that you've got in the amber nuggets. You've got more of the rounds, you've got more of the sort of the puffy ovals. Aren't they glorious? More of the yellow, more of the cherry, more of the gold. Really fabulous. 3 chances only at £39.99. Genuine amber, real amber. Of course, Polish amber, obviously, we think about classic, but they are just absolutely adorable. There's a lot of fabulous designs you can make. Imagine that just dropping down from the connector on your earrings. And again, just simple stretches. You know me, I'm always going to grab a stretching. Look how simple, how elegant that is. And if you wanted to just add in a little bit of sterling silver perhaps at the back, I wonder what that would be charged at in one of those boutiques when you've got a full bracelet of amber. Even a pair of earrings, if I slide those in as well. If you were to think about those, I mean, just, there we go. They're glorious, aren't they? So, so beautiful. Imagine that with the amber connector on there as well if you got it. Tina, well done. Ali, we can see you there. Judy, there's a lot of people that actually just pop those into the baskets. I've only got 2. Only got 2 last chances. And last but not least, look at this fabulous necklace.
Wow.
Isn't that superb?
Stunning.
I really, really love that. Looks incredibly expensive. You can see the quality of that amber, can't you? Incredibly expensive, looks incredibly beautiful. It's the last one. 3 strands of amber that you're getting for one tremendous price and just $39.95. Oh, who's going to get the last one? This is going to be super close. Super close. A lot of you just waiting to check out. I do hope that you get that. I'm so, so sorry if you miss out on that deal of the day, but they are the last that we had, and they do work so, so wonderfully with so many different gemstones as well. Right, I'm gonna let you fight that out for the last one, because as I say, there's quite a few of you that have those in your basket. So I think we're going to squeeze in another star buy. I don't know who that's going to go to. Right, let's squeeze in another star buy on our avant-garde weekend. Before we introduce to you, of course, we've still got another fabulous kit to share. So, star buy, let's do it. Oh. You are about to get home some amazing gems. Now, can you guess the gemstones? Can you guess the gemstones? Look at those wonderful reds, those gorgeous greens. What gemstone do you know that brings to you some fabulous different colours? If I said to you, you would probably recognise this gemstone in its blue form. And it's one of the precious big 4 gems. You got it. We've got sapphire, 70 carats. This is utterly, utterly delicious. 70 carats of multi-colour sapphire. I nearly said spinel then. And the colours are absolutely beautiful. And you'll probably be sort of saying at home, but those reds, Ruth, you've got those really strong reds. Well, you'll never actually find a hot, true red sapphire, because that will be a ruby, because they are sisters, of course, both from the corundum family. But these are as close as it's pretty much ever going to get. But it's a wonderful warmth. It's almost a rose tone, like an English country garden rose tone. And then you've got some lovely, lovely sort of more soft, more muted hues in there as well. I really like this. I love this because it's not screaming sapphire, is it? It looks so individual. Oh, loving this. You're not paying that though. You're not paying that. I know, Lola, you've checked out 2 of those straight away. Well, here we go. Here's pounds and pounds and pounds back to you. Yeah, £21.95, 70 carats. These are last chance. And do you know what? They are natural. That's so impressive. Only 5% of sapphires are natural. 5%, very, very little. But you are getting something quite thrilling here, actually. For the size, for the colour, for the quality. I mean, you can see that it's really, really soft. It's not a strong primary colour. And sometimes we can be a bit frightened of those stronger colours. It's kind of a couple of steps back. It's a little bit more gracious, a little bit more sort of muted, really. But those colours, those pinks, are fab. You could really zhuzh it up if you wanted to. But of course, I wear them as they are. But remember, if you are selling on your jewellery, you're selling on genuine, real sapphires. But maybe also, more importantly, natural sapphires. They look really pretty, don't they?
They're absolutely beautiful. I love those colours.
So different. Yeah, definitely add on a certificate, 100%. Your authenticity certificates are brilliant to have, particularly if you're selling your jewellery as well, aren't they? Really nice to have. You might want to grab a couple of those, but £21.95. Going to stretch your bracelet it because I always have to, you know me. But you can see how elegant and simple. I think that's definitely unisex as well.
Yes, definitely. I love how it's graduated, the colours already, because that just looks great around jewellery. The work's been done for you.
Totally, they're glorious. Rachel, very well done. Collector in Gloucestershire. We've got Manchester, we've got London. Yeah, definitely keep stretching. I was going to say stretching, stretching out on those. Stretching's been the word of the day a little bit tonight, hasn't it? Goodness me, I was talking about stretchy bracelets and me not being very stretchy. Maybe that would be part of my my jewellery business title somehow. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how. Probably stretching that a bit too far. Stay with us. We have lots and lots still to do tonight. We're certainly stretching these prices, that's for sure. Your next kit, oh my goodness, I think you've got a little bit of a hint there, a little bit of a look. It's big. This is all about going for it in this particular kit. It's fabulous. You're going to love it. Stay with us for the next hour. It's going to be really, really special, and we'll see you in a moment.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, welcome back to the show. We just had a bit of madness there, running around, getting everything ready for you, or zooming in. Our second kit, how funky and fabulous is this? Totally different, isn't it?
Totally different, total other extreme.
Yeah, completely. Look at these! My word! Bit of fabulosity coming your way right now in terms of our Helter Skelter kit. Look at all of this. My word. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Huge gem pieces. I mean, your carat weight here is just phenomenal. Love the colours, love the shapes, love the metal.
Yeah, great to work with. I just take it in all sorts of different directions.
I'm sure. Yeah, they're incredibly, incredibly dynamic. Excuse me. Some huge feature pieces, as you can see here. A big sort of collar type necklace, big feature sort of necklace on there as well. But you can see the gemstones are really pretty awesome here. You've got these graduated sort of bars, fancy bars, the multicolour agate. You've got the red agate and the green, lovely colour as well. Really, really gorgeous colour. It's almost like a watermelon type tone. I can't kind of describe the colours actually. Very, very beautiful though. Really strong, stronger than emerald green, really, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But the shape of them is phenomenal, and I think you must have been tempted to have just obviously just kept that as one big piece.
But I decided no, I'm going to play around with it and see what we can do.
Exactly, it's nice to be. Yeah, exactly. And you can show lots of different different designs. The earrings I adore. The cuff is amazing, but you can see, I mean, just absolutely fabulous. As soon as I saw these, again, you do want to wire wrap them. That would work beautifully as a pendant as well, actually. Big drop pendant. Your carat weight's phenomenal. I think inspiration-wise, well, you can see right the way across. I'm sure there's something for you. I'm sure there's going to be something for everybody in this kit. You can go as big as you want. You can go as small as you want. Taking out just one of the pieces or going for a big feature. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I love those. Love, love, love those. I'm going to turn them around, actually, because they're the wrong way, aren't they? But actually, they look quite funky the other way, to be fair.
You could pop them on either way.
They are so wonderful. I love the metal that you're seeing on there as well. So, what have we got in the kit? Well, 2 parts. So, part 1 with the gemstones first. Look at the size of these. I'm probably going to have to do that because we've got 1,000. I don't think I've said that for a long while. 1,795 carats. They're pretty heavy as well, actually, of agate. Now you've got the green. You can hear them. And you've got the red. Fabulous, fabulous colours together. And they are, just turning those over again, the graduated bars. So you've got 870 carats of the red agate graduating layout bars. And then you're talking 23 by 12 and 50 by 12. Then you've got 925 carats of green agate. And again, similar size, about 24 by 12 and 20 by 12. Also, and I don't know if you've spotted them, running through the centre, we're giving you pearls as well. Yeah, we're giving you pearls. Totally different, totally different. Different feel, different look to the agate. but works really nicely. So you've got the black freshwater, my brain today, black freshwater cultured potato pearls, 6x5, and that's a full 38 centimetre strand. Lovely, deep, intoxicating colour from the pearl. So your gemstones, I mean, that's got to be the ultimate straight away. And then, really love this wire. So fabulous. Obviously, colour, just look at how rich and opulent that is. And this is the bare copper, love it. The bare copper wire, you've got 10 metres of each. You've got 0.4, 0.8, and you've got the 1mm in there as well. They are just fabulous with the agate, really bringing out, gorgeous with the reds, but then total contrast again with the greens, but really, really quite a lot to sort of get your hands on here, and you will be inspired. This is kind of part one. We're going to do 2 parts to the kit. I think you will want both, and I think you will need both actually once you start to work with those. Whether you go all out on those and make big feature pieces for the neckline, whether you choose 1 or 2 of those pieces to drop down, those pearls really come alive as well in the light, don't they?
Pearls are beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Quality is amazing, and it's got to be about that. But as I say, you can be so inventive. The copper sheet that you've got there, that's coming up in the second part of the kit, so don't worry about that. We got it covered. But you can see they're really fantastic designs. And the pearls work so well with the agate, and it's kind of a juxtaposition when you first see them. These big sort of slabs of agate, and they're really funky designs on there. And then you've got these lovely pearls. I mean, you've done that beautifully. They're pretty amazing. Oh, you've done the earrings as well, similar.
Yeah.
I didn't see those at the end. They're a bit funky, aren't they? I like those. Sitting on the metal sheet, that's lovely with the pearls. Total contrast, gorgeous. This is part one of the kit. These prices tonight have been just wonderful. So £27.95. Remember the carat weight that we've got in here. 1,795 carats of real, genuine gemstones. Agate and you can see every single bar, every single drop that you've got, completely different character. Every single slice that you've got has got a completely different pattern on it. Very, very unique, but they've all got that little hint of whether it's the red or whether you're getting the green. You've got the sort of the, I'd say black, but it's a bit softer than that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of a charcoal maybe. Yeah.
And you've got some little sort of silvery greys in there. And actually, some of them, you'll need to explore the ones you get home. Some of them are actually, you've got areas of transparency in there as well.
If you were to hold them up to the light.
Yeah, I've only just noticed that.
Yeah.
Really nice. So some you've got the block colour, but again, have a little bit of a look at those at home, because some of them you do have some pieces of transparency. But I mean, that does scream a massive sort of feature collar necklace. Lovely with your outfit actually. But we obviously want to give you the opportunity to have a little bit of creativity with this kit, which is why Katie has brought to you lots of different pieces. How many have we got actually? Should we count these? How many got on the strand? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. 32. And actually, look at that centrepiece.
I love that centrepiece.
Oh my gosh, just fantastic. So whichever is your favourite colour, I love both of those. So what's that working out as? That's, well, just one strand, 32 pieces. That's less than £1 already. Forgetting everything else, forgetting the red agate, forgetting the pearls, forgetting all of the copper, just one of those strands, less than £1 for one of those strands. £27.95, just absolutely amazing and lovely. It must have been really nice having the bare copper with that as well.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites is bare copper in any case, but having the bare copper and the malleability of bare copper as well, so to play with wrapping around them huge gemstones, it was so much fun.
It's lovely, and it gives you almost that kind of rose, the warmth you get from the rose gold kind of comes through with that copper, doesn't it? Yeah. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Another comment coming in saying, my goodness, spectacular jewellery, Katie. Masterpieces, Ruth, wonderful and fabulous. Ah, bless you.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. But it's really, this is all Katie's doing. See, I'm calling you. Yeah, it's lovely. Right, okie dokie. Shall we have a look at part 2 before we move on? Wow. Right, let's pop these on. Gosh, I love those jump rings. amazing. Okay, so part 2 of the kit. Let's have a little bit of a look here. Gosh, you've got quite a few of these actually, haven't you? What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh, right, only 60. Only 60 of these, I'm afraid. So let's have a little bit of a look. Now, you were telling me something quite interesting about the
if you
connector
unscrew
at the back.
it,
Yeah. I'll let you do that. Give it to the professional.
unscrew, this little connector here is just kind of nipped on. So if you squish that in the opposite direction, so using your chain nose pliers and squish it that way,
Okay.
just gently,
Yeah.
what it will do is loosen up and you can actually pull that off. And all these agate gemstones will slide straight on.
Fab.
Yeah,
Top
and then all you
tip.
need to do is pop that back on, give it a good push on. You probably
Yeah.
need your chain nose pliers to get it back on, and then nip it back again, and everything's locked on there. Yeah. So, and then you can just
Excellent. So there's your
pop it
top
back
tip
together.
for those.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that clasp as well. It's
Yeah.
really safe. And I
It's
think when
really-
you've got the big agates, you kind of
Yeah,
need
you
that,
do
don't
need
you?
a really safe clasp.
Yeah, so you get 10 of those, and really lovely, almost like when you think about your sort of almost memory wire, they kind of really hold their form. So they're fabulous. Just with a single pendant, lovely. Just with one single piece on there, they're going to look absolutely amazing. So you get 10 of those. So it's the 80, they are 18 inch. You've got the stainless steel antique bronze wire necklace. We've also got, now these feel amazing instantly.
Oh, beautiful.
Really, look at that luster
First
on
time
there.
I've had the brushed effects are fantastic.
They are fab, aren't they? It's a sunglasses moment, that one, isn't it? So glorious. Incredibly luxurious. You've got that fabulous sheet of brushed bare copper. Now, you only get one of those, don't you, rather than 2?
I got 2.
Did you get 2?
Yeah.
You're going to get 2 for this price? Sorry, I had to check that because I thought that sometimes we... Crikey. Okay, well, that's a little bit fabulous. They are going to be wonderful to work with. I'm going to have a little bit of a look at that in a moment. It's 0.5 as well, just so you can see. There we go, so 0.5. Easy to work with, quite
Yes,
malleable.
Very easy to work with. Yeah, easy to cut, easy to manipulate.
Fantastic, so we'll have a little look at that in a moment. And then last but not least, I'm obsessed with these. Absolutely obsessed. Look how many you've got in there. You've got 100 9mm jump rings. They're pretty amazing. They are. I could have done with those actually for my little rose-coloured skull when I was working with that this morning because my jump rings were a little bit small. So I had to do a little bit of manipulating. Managed, but they would have been much easier. And you've just got, obviously, if they are the open jump ring, you can just see but they do match up very well. So you literally like opening a gate when you've got your pliers, just open that up and then put it back, and they sit together absolutely perfectly. They are fab, 100 of those, and you've really gone to town on them on that necklace as well, which is amazing. Love them. So that's part 2 of the kit, of the Helter Skelter kit, and bearing in mind the size of the copper wire, I mean, you can see, look at all of that with the jump rings. Fabulous movement in there. And if you want to, you can space them out with gemstones in between as well. Literally the world's your lobster. But at £19.95, we don't have as many of these kits, unfortunately, as we have of the first with the agate gemstones. So if you do want both of those, be quick. You kind of need them, don't you?
Yes.
Kind of going hand in hand, particularly when you're seeing these big peaches. That's amazing. Does that wrap around the hand, around the finger?
In between your thumb and your finger. Yeah.
So you've got oh wow, that's amazing. Beautiful. So you can see really big dynamic pieces, very different pieces, but you can still be very elegant with a lot of these designs. And you don't have to replicate them like for like. You can take elements of these, can't you?
The copper sheet works beautifully with the agates. I just think they complement each other beautifully.
Love them. Absolutely love them. Look at that pearl. That's amazing against the copper sheet. In fact, it's almost literally like you've stitched into the copper.
That's basically what I did.
All you've done.
The holes and kind of stitched them together.
Works though, doesn't it? It looks really quite amazing. And the reflection you're going to see from that copper wire, well, very evident indeed. They're amazing. So both of those going in hand in hand. Very well done to everybody already that's grabbed hold of those. Don't forget, you get 100 of those jump rings. And you do use them, don't you? You really do. I mean, I go jump ring-tastic when I'm creating things. And even as I spotted on your bracelet.
In between bracelets and things.
Yeah. Very, very easy. So keep going on that. Make sure you're getting both parts of the kit, because you'll grab one and then you'll look back and go, I should have bought the copper sheet. I should have had that. But we don't have as many. Definitely need those to go together. So I pretty much can guess. But which piece are we going to have a little bit of a look at?
We're going to make the earrings at this side. The ones that kind of look like they're being copper dipped.
They're really
it's
cool.
Just like a copper wrap around the earring.
And they're super wearable. They are. Really, really lovely. Okie doke, so let's have a little bit of a look at that one then.
And it's quite good use of your copper sheet because you're just using the corners as well, so you've got lots and lots of sheet left.
Okie dokes.
Okay, so what I've done is I have measured, this is, sorry, I've got a pen on my fingernail. That's
well,
really
that's just not allowed, is it?
Yeah, we'll use a different finger. Yeah, it's 1 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
And that just works out nicely for wrapping around these agate bars.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to do one, and what you could do is, because I'm going to use one of the longer ones, I could use it as a pendant as well. Okay. So I've marked it, and for this time I've used bronze marker pen.
Okay.
Just because it was easier to rub off afterwards.
Right.
Rather than the black, because it tend to kind of make it look like a little patina on it.
Okay.
But you could just use a pencil maybe rather than a black permanent marker. Okay, I'm going to use my metal shears. I'll take the safety off. Okay, and you'll find it cuts really, really easy. And we're just going to follow that line all the way across, like so.
Wonderful.
So just popped that corner off. Okay. So obviously I did want to keep these corners quite sharp because I thought it kind of goes with the angle of here.
Yeah.
So, but we need to make it so it's nice and safe as well.
Yes.
So just using one of your files, you're just going to go in one direction, this way. Fine, because you've only snipped straight across, it's not going to be that rough or jagged. And then you're going to turn it over and do the same in the opposite direction, like so. And then you're just going to do the corners, but I do want to keep it quite sharp on the corners.
Yeah.
So in that direction, and turn it around and do it this way. And the same on this corner, just to make sure that we're not really going to stab any earring anywhere, is it? But yeah. So that'll be pretty smooth as it is there, but what I do is, people use wire wool, but I use these wet and dry sponges, and just going across that edge there. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So that's all done, and if you don't feel that it's still.
Oh wow! Looks really sharp. I didn't expect it to be that smooth.
It's
actually,
really, really smooth.
It is.
Okay. So we're just going to make sure it's nice and flat. So I'm just going to pop in my chain nose pliers. You could hammer it, but we don't want to harden it too much. So just nice and flat. So it's laid nice and flat there. Okay. Because I haven't rubbed this off, I'm going to use it on the inside, so nobody's ever going to see it anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
It's quite a nice feature, really,
All
isn't
right.
it?
So what we need to do now is pop our gemstone on and get it quite nice and central. Don't worry if it's a little bit off, because I quite like the quirkiness of it. But we're going to go kind of central. But before we do that, we're just going to look at our gemstone and see the distance between the hole and the bottom of the gemstone, because we need to consider that when we make our little mark to make our hole punch. Okay, so we're going to pop it down, and then we're going to use a pen just to pop a little mark in, just a few mil, and in line there with our gemstone. So just like so, and then we're going to use our hole punch on the smallest, depending on which wire you're going to use. I'm going to use the 0.8, but this is the smallest, it's the 1.6 if this is the one you've got. So open it up. I tend to use it stood up like this, okay, and popping in and trying to line up that mark nicely. Okay, so lining it up, trying to get it as neat as possible. Okay, and really,
It's a great little tool, isn't it, that one?
Amazing. It's kind of that satisfying bit where you think, oh, it's gone through. Yeah, and then unscrew, and you've got your hole there. And we're going to pop it the opposite way around and line up the next hole. so. Like
And you don't need
so.
to measure that or anything. You can be relatively.
Yeah, well, I measured I just popped a few little dots on like
Yeah.
this one here, just so that
Yeah, because
I
you're
knew where we
pretty
were
spot
going
on
with it.
guide.
Okay, so it's pressed through a little bit, so you've got like a bit of an indentation on this
Yep.
side. So all you need to do is just give it a good squish with your pliers, and that
Technical term.
yeah, a squish.
A squish.
Squish with your pliers.
Fab.
So, yeah, so that's all done now. We hopefully have got our holes in the right place. Yeah. But I must admit, on one of those, I didn't get the hole in the right place, but I did fix it. So if it goes wrong, I'll show you how to fix it.
Okay, fab.
Okay, hopefully. So this is the bit where I need to hold it in my hands. We need to hold it in the centre there. So we hopefully get our holes lined up to where we need it to be. And then we're going to pop our chain nose pliers in up to that edge. And then, because it's so malleable, we're just
Yeah.
going to pop a right angle in there. So this is now at
Lovely.
a right angle. This is where I hold my breath that I hope the holes are in the right place. Okay, then we're going to pop our gemstone back inside, turn it around, holding nice and, so probably leaving, I don't know if you can just see that, there's probably about 1 mil.
Okay,
Yeah, just
tiny little bit.
to allow for that bend. So we can take our gemstone out, and I'm pushing against my finger just there, and it really is that easy just to, yeah, just pop that up there. So, big breath.
Okay.
Yep, it fits in, and I can see the
See the
the
light.
map through. So yes. But if you hadn't quite got those lined up, all you need to do is go back in and just try and line it up. You'd probably have to straighten it out again, but it would be fine. And just go really, really close next to that hole.
Yeah.
And just make the hole a little
Just
bit
tweak
bigger.
it a little
yeah.
bit.
So then all we're going to do is bend it over with our thumb. Okay, make sure you don't stab yourself on the end of it.
Yep.
So that's going to be bent over nicely. Okay, at that point you might want to take it out and just make sure that's in well. Get a good angle in and slide it back in. And then again, bending it over, you could use your pliers if you wanted to. Just start it off and just giving it a really nice push down. So, and it's got its little wrap, it's got like a little jacket for it.
It's lovely.
Isn't it?
It's really sweet. It's like wearing a little tie.
Yeah, so get that in as nice and neat as possible. Giving it a good, another squish.
Squish together.
Yeah, so, and you'll feel it's nice and tight there
Yeah,
as well.
you can see.
Okay, so fingers crossed. Yep, I can still see light through there. Okay, now I'm using the 0.8 wire from the kit, and hopefully, yay,
Oh, wow, look at that.
it went straight through. So
That looks lovely just
Yeah.
on its own, doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
Really nice.
It does. I mean, what you could add more gemstones at the
Yeah.
top there, but I think that just makes a fantastic pendant as
I
well.
do.
This
Really
way around
like that.
too, either
Really
way
love
around.
it.
Yeah. Okay. So and then all we're going to do is just using our thumb and finger is squish this up, so it goes straight up, sort of in a vertical
Yep.
now, and then we're going to pull these over and just cross them slightly. So we're just nice and crossed over there, and holding that cross, we're going to twist. Okay, because we've got them splayed out and open. If we twist, we'll get a nice twist rather than one wire twisting around the other. We want both of them to twist.
Okay.
Okay, and again, another twist. So we've got a really nice, neat
Lovely.
twist in there now. Okay, and then what we need to do is snip one of these wires on. We'll keep the one that's more vertical. Okay, so this one can be snipped off, like so. Again, another technical squish. And then we're just going to use our round nose pliers to make a little wrap loop on the top there. So bending it over about 45 degrees, nearly 90 degrees, over the top and under. Reposition your round nose pliers, and again, like we did before, just really nice and neatly. You don't need to wrap lots and lots of times, just nice and neat in there.
For some reason, whenever I pop in the round nose pliers, I always forget then to pull the wire over.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always have brain
Yeah.
block at that bit.
Yeah, so, and then it's just a matter of either popping it onto a pendant bail
Yeah.
or just opening up an earring finding, so you open it up like a door and popping that straight on there and closed up, and we are done.
That looks really nice. Looks gorgeous.
Great.
Katie there, just, I love them. And that, for me, earrings or a matching pendant.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see what Katie's done. So I bring these in actually as well. And even sort of using the jump rings, rather than just sort of using two, you've kind of clustered quite a few of
made
those
like
together.
a couple of Mobius rings and joined them together.
I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So, pretty simple in the scheme of things. Very talented, obviously. But actually, time-wise, don't take too much time either.
Don't take too much time at all.
And you've got a really fabulous, very unique, I think, pair of earrings, very, very sort of couture. And if that's just one of the gemstones of the pendant, imagine what you can do with all of those. So much. And of course, huge carat weight, huge amount of gemstones. You've got over 30 gemstones per strand there. And you've got, of course, all of those fabulous pearls that Katie's sort of sewn onto the copper sheet. Using your little tool as well, I'm presuming, to make the little holes in there. Be as big and as grand and as avant-garde as you like, quite frankly, or bring it down. It's totally up to you. But hopefully you've got both parts of those the kits, because they go hand in hand, don't they?
They do.
That sheet
they
is
do.
really lovely.
I love that sheet. I did hammer slightly on those longer pieces just to give a bit more texture, but I didn't really want to distort the beautiful texture that you already get from it.
It kind of does enough on its own,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Because you've got that kind of satin finish, that kind of brushed finish. It's fabulous. Fabulous! Very well done indeed if you've got those kits. You're amazing, as ever. All of our designers are so super talented, aren't they? So keep adding that to your order. £27.95, of course, for the agates, and then add on the sheet to your order as well, because they're going to be fab. We've only got about 30-35 minutes remaining, so we're going to do a little bit of miss it, miss out with some fabulous strands. Again, one I've got my eye on, which I know I'm just going to miss out on. So let's get on to this straight away. Thank you, gorgeous Katie.
You're welcome.
She's not leaving us just yet. We're not releasing her yet. We've locked the door. She's not allowed out yet. So let's bring to you our miss it, miss out. We've got some beautiful pieces here. We're going to start with the Keshi Pearls. Love these. Great colour. We've only got 8 available, so let me grab these pearls and you'll see for yourself. I mean, they are just fabulous. Have a look at these. Real metallic lustre. These are really fantastic. Obviously, with the Keshi Pearls, you've got some lovely little contours that are happening around on the pearls there. I mean, look at those, glorious. Really highly reflective as well. That metallic feel that you're getting there is fabulous. 38 centimetre strand. Straight in, miss it, miss out. Remember, £9.95 only on those freshwater pearls, and they are just scrumptious. Look at the different colours that you've got going on in there as well. You've got the blues, you've got the greens, you've got these wonderful purples that are sizzling away. And all totally different. Every single one completely, utterly different. But very nice to work with. They're smooth, they're gorgeous. And loads of you loving these. Well done, Norfolk, West Midlands, West Yorkshire, Cardiff. Sorry, you will not be. Sorry. If you get those home, well done. 6 last chances at £9.95. They are glorious, but they're going to go super quickly tonight. Now, miss it, miss out. 2 left. It's been busy tonight. Goodness me, snapping those up. Congratulations on those. They've gone. 3, 2, 1, gone. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those. Right. Oh. Heart pink. Love these. Wow, these are neon. My goodness me. Actually, these would work quite nicely with the agate slabs, potentially. And the quartz, if you've got the coated white quartz that we had earlier on, they'd look lovely with those. Gorgeous. Now, these are your hot pink dyed shell rounds. So if we're thinking about the shell pearls, you've got the reconstituted sort of the shell to give you that look of a round pearl. But you don't get hot pearls like that, do you? Let's be fair on that kind of. It's neon pink. It's taking me back to the 80s. But it's all come round again, hasn't it? These kind of colours, these really hot, vibrant pinks are so beautiful. Quite a fun shade as well. They are glorious. I didn't have a pair of leggings like this, no, but I had a shell suit with pink stripes on. Yeah, they were cracking.
Purple
Which was
green.
purple. Mine was navy blue and it had like a bright pink stripe with a white stripe on. And yellow, I think it was a neon yellow as well.
Yeah.
Love my shell suit.
Absolutely wore it to death as well.
Yeah, I did. Lived in it. Absolutely lived in it. I have to say, for my own saving grace, I don't think I actually wore it out, but it was like my tracksuit. Sort of went around it. It was so comfortable. It had that really soft white cotton lining as well.
Yeah.
So comfy, wasn't it? Just like that. And then I love a zip. Zip up, great. Really, really comfortable. Strange statement. I love a zip, but they were super. I say we bring back the shell suit.
Yeah.
I think we should start to have a look at that. Get a petition together to bring back the shell suit because they were so comfortable. You don't know what you're missing, Mike. I had a cord skirt as well. That was a bit tragic there, that was. Yeah, it was a big A-line flary mint green cord skirt with a copper zip. Awful. £3.95. I always had good fashion taste. Hot pink shells, very well done on those. Excuse me. Congratulations, very individual, very unique, but very well done on those. Congratulations. I'm suddenly having flashbacks to some of the terrible clothes I had when I was little. Deary me, deary me. My mum actually made my sister a dress pretty much out of carpet. I kid you not, the material was that thick. It was like, if you get, you know the really thin carpets that you can get, the really cheap thin carpets, the material was just like that. It was practically carpet material. She had a big stiff pinafore dress. Wore very well, as you can imagine. Right, we've got, and I had all the hand-me-downs. I didn't get that one though. 52 carats of Imperial Topaz, plain drops, 11 centimetre strand. These are gorgeous. Now, these have got, yeah, they're natural. This is an example of your topaz that comes out of the ground natural, but look at those flecks, those flashes, those golden honey tones that you're seeing coming out of the gemstone. Very, very beautiful, and that colour is totally natural. Very often you see it within the Ouro Preto, the Brazilian variety of the Ouro Preto that comes from generally the Capão mine. This is African's beauty queen. It's so stunning. It's an imperial gem, as you can kind of see there, but wonderful just to have that really soft nuance of colour, that delicate sort of soft chocolate or that sort of subtle latte colour that's coming through. And of course you're going to use the little spaces that are in between there as well. And for £9.95, that should be criminal for Imperial Topaz, quite frankly. It's a lovely gemstone, isn't it? Very, very soft and understated, but really precious. Almost like water droplets, aren't they? So lovely. 4 left. They're going to go. It's Imperial Topaz. It's under a £10 note, and you've got 52 carats worth. So very, very, very best of luck indeed on getting those home. They are superb at £9.95. Well done. I'm going to leave that with you because they are flying out. Okay, let's do the lapis. Do you remember earlier on, was it the skulls you were talking about? And you said about, I can't remember, was it the skulls you said about lapis lazuli?
Yeah, but with the pyrite skulls.
That was it, the pyrite. Yeah, because you've kind of got the fool's gold within the pyrite, and you've got the sort of the golden inclusion within the natural lapis. They're really something. That would work. That would work very, very nicely. I love that cylinder shape as well. They're super, super gorgeous. Bright, beautiful, bold, really regal royal blue. And then you've got these glorious, glorious, glorious hints and flickers and flames of sort of the gold coming through. Look at those. And you can see why this was used as a painting sort of material. It used to be ground down, mixed with oil and painted with. It must have looked incredible, really, really glittering when that was used. But really important gem. Only, well, we've got less than 10 now. 60 carats. Miss out, your prices tonight have just been absolutely wonderful. And that's a full 38 centimetre strand of natural lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli, there's lots of different ways, bit tomato. But it looks absolutely glorious, doesn't it? That colour is fabulous. Last 3, these are flying out very, very quickly. I'm a bit worried we're going to run out. We've literally, these are on and gone, miss outs. Well done, West Midlands, Cheshire, Norfolk, multi-buying again. Not surprised, that quality. And remember, it's natural lapis lazuli, very, very special indeed, with 60 carats. Then Nicola, you can do it if you're quick. So very, very best of luck indeed on those. Whether you want to add gold spaces, just as Again, simple bracelet, that would look really, really pretty on the wrist with perhaps a little couple of gold sort of spaces just to break that up. Great colour. Fabulous work on that, Nicola, you've done it. Congratulations, my lovely. Well done on those, they've gone. Fantastic, right. I tell you what, how many? We have a few more of these. I say a few more, we've got less than 30. So, did you say 25? Oh, 5. Ah, okay, sorry about that. I thought we got 25. That's my hearing today. Well, they're going to fly then. Team them together with the cylinders. I like the shapes of these as well. So you've got the graduated fancy shapes and the natural again. They're really nice, aren't they?
Beautiful. The faceting's gorgeous on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really lovely. And you can see, I mean, there's going to be sort of a favourite shape in there, whether it's more of a puffy pear or you've got sort of a really sort of a regular shape there, but I really like that one. And quite a big piece of lapis right at the very front. But only 5 opportunities. First to have gone. 70 carats of lapis lazuli. Anita, really well done on that, my lovely. Congratulations. That bright blue, that wonderful gold that's sparkling through. Look at all the different shapes you're getting, but they all have that amazing, amazing sort of faceting on there. Julie joins us, Barbara's there as well. We've got £11.95. Imagine them with the little lapis lazuli cylinders in between. Or perhaps just choosing one of those pieces. Again, use the satin if you wanted to. The satin cord if you got that. Let's just bring in the cylinders. It's a different tone, but it actually works really nicely. Isn't that lovely? Definitely a statement piece. Definitely. Last 2 chances. Anyone I think we'd plan that. Very well done. Okay, congratulations on your lapis lazuli. Oh, is that box? No, don't want to do this. This is another one that I very nearly said to Phil, can we just take one out? And I went, do you know what, that's just not fair. I really, really love this. Well, I've got my turquoise tonight, so I can't grumble, but I do like this. I do like this a lot. Amazonite's gorgeous. So really nice. It's almost like a duck egg, sort of bluey green, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so pretty. 38 centimetre strand, 8 millimetres. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. I said that's a duck egg tone, and Mike just asked Phil if he'd ever eaten a duck egg. He said yes, and how do you find it? He says quacking. Oh dear, no. Deary me. £9.95 for 170 carats. Do you know what you need to do with that? Add it to your bill. Ah, now that, yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you very much. 4 last chances. Janet, well done, congratulations. Collectors in West Yorkshire, London, Surrey. Beautiful, 4 last chances. If there happens to be a single strand remaining, it will be going onto my order. 4 chances, so lovely. Just jump rings in between.
Yeah, it needs to join my little collection of
well, I tell you what, if I get a strand, it will make 2 stretches.
Yeah, we'll have one each.
1 each. 1 last chance. I have a horrible feeling that we're not going to be doing this, judging by all of you there that have it in your baskets. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Gone. Congratulations on that. I think, because I'm a little bit envious. Number 10. Clear quartz. You get a lot on this strand. Very, very clear and beautiful. These are lovely. Nice shapes as well. They look amazing. Oh, they're gorgeous. Imagine that as a necklace if you were to set it like that.
Oh, that could make a beautiful bridal piece, wouldn't it?
Oh, wouldn't it? That would look phenomenal. You could put those perhaps onto a tiara.
Oh, set upwards in a tiara. Amazing.
Yeah. Certainly going to catch the light. They'd be lovely with some Swarovski crystals as well.
Yeah.
Glorious. For 145 carats. Clear quartz, graduated faceted pairs, and we've only got 5 chances again on these. There's a lovely blue. It's picking up the lights, I think, in the studio. They're so amazing. Literally like crystal clear waters, like sort of icicles. £10.95 though. They're so pretty. They will pick up whatever you put them with. So maybe you place an amethyst, for instance, in between the gemstone, and it's going to pick up those purple tones. So pretty. I mean, they look amazing. Nice big cuff bracelet with all of those on. Go for it on that one. Only 3 chances, but they are really, really quite incredible. And you can see the faceting, checkerboard faceted both sides. Got a nice big sort of girdle, sort of the fattest part of the gemstone. Really quite a depth to that actually. But you can see that it's kind of like a double strand, I think, when I look at these, because you can see how they're sort of layering out. They're not just dropping one side. You've got the additional sort of layer, if you like, at the top as well. Gorgeous. One last chance. On and gone. Miss it, miss out today. Very, very quickly. Well done on those. They're really pretty. Oh, well done. Like those. Like those. I'll tell you what, let's stick with it for a moment because we've also got some clear quartz rounds. See, they're so pretty. They could work very nicely as spaces. You've got that crystal clear clarity in there. They're gorgeous. And again, whatever sort of medium you pass through there, whether you're using the cords and you've got the pink, the purple, you're definitely going to see that through. Again, look at the light shining on my wrist, on my hand, sorry, really pretty. Right, we're doing a half price deal. Half price. Make the most of these towards the end of the show this evening. Loads still to do. They are gorgeous. £4.95. You've just got to, you just add them to your stash. You'll use them, won't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really, really easily. Mix them with your pearls, mix them with your tiger's eye, amethyst, whatever you have, or quite simply have a pure crystal clear, literally, quartz bracelet, because that could look really lovely on its own. I'd actually be tempted to put a little sort of silver charm on there, a little butterfly, or the little silver leaves that we had. Yeah. They do. Oh, it's gone. Sorry, miles away. Sorry. I've got about 5, 6 of you there. Gone. I was off on there. Oh my word, they're beautiful. How many do we have? Right, honestly, be quick. These, I don't even know which to show you first. These are gorgeous. Look at the size of that one.
Oh wow.
Pink opal.
They are beautiful.
These are gorgeous. Now you get 40 carats. I'm just going to show you the biggest one in this particular piece. Be really, really quick on these. 40 carats of pink opal. I love that. Multi-shapes, cabochon, so I can't guarantee what you will get, but in this particular one, you've got 2 different sizes, got my big paws in the way, 2 ovals. On that particular set, you've got more of a sort of a rectangle, sort of like an octagon shape actually, and a bit more of a pear shape. Also in this one, I've got like a cushion shape. They're so glorious. I would make that into a ring. I think that would look really beautiful. I'd almost prong set that, maybe a bit of sort of champagne or antique.
I think I'd go with sterling silver with that.
Would you go
one.
silver?
Yeah.
You could
and
do
it would be
either, couldn't
mine.
you? Yeah. Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it for you. Why not? And of course, if you can get a couple, get a couple. Not many of you will be able to do that, but we are just proving to you that at £9.95, your Peruvian pink opal, glorious. Glorious. Philippa, well done. You see, my voice might be giving up. I do apologise if I'm talking slightly muted because my voice is just on its way. But my humour, my bad jokes is still there. Yeah, the bad jokes are still there. Right. Number. Well, if you've got the opal, I think you'll want the rose quartz. I've got some of these. Rose quartz, graduated plain rounds. They are so pretty. Clear as well. Lovely colour. And I'd say baby pink, but I think they're actually a little bit more than that, aren't they?
Like a vintage pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of think, well, baby pink and baby blue, Mike was just asking about why we say baby pink and baby blue. Probably because blue for a boy, pink for a girl, I suppose. Bless him, it's late, isn't it? It's late. Have you eaten that cake I gave you yet, Mike? Get it. Oh, you've eaten the cake and the chocolate bar. Oh, so you've had your sugar, so there's no excuse for that statement. Oh, and he's got a sparkly, sugary drink. Dearie me, you're never going to sleep tonight. 35 carats, 3x2, 7x4, 17 centimetre strand. Just as, well, we say pretty in pink, don't we? Not enhanced, totally natural, and actually quite a lovely demonstration of just how pretty the rose quartz gem can be. Really popular. A lot of people always warm to rose quartz as well, so that's definitely one to really, really treasure, I think. Sue said, one of the prettiest strands of rose quartz I've seen lately. Yummy. It is actually, isn't it? We do have some rose quartz, obviously it's a little bit more opaque, but that's not the case on that one. It really does glow. It's got a really lovely personality all of its own, really pretty. You might just want to put a single sort of spacer either side of one of those. So I told you we're going to run out, aren't we? We're going to run out. Miss it, miss out. We've still got about 15 minutes remaining. Oh dear, you've been really quick. You've been super, super quick in this hour. £11.95. Get those checked out. Hello, Caroline. Nice to see you there today. They are so glorious. Lovely gift, actually, if you are thinking about those baby pinks. Maybe you know somebody that's had a little girl or is about to have a little baby, a little girl, and it could be a present perhaps for the mum.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Maybe going to a baby shower.
Yeah, oh, that'd be gorgeous.
Very nice. I'm going to a christening on Sunday. That would be lovely for the mum or for the baby, actually. Yeah. Very, very pretty. £11.95, not a price to be sneezed at. Bless you, Adam. Well done, congratulations in Norfolk. 0800 644 655. Add that to your order, of course, at the web, at the web, on the web, in the web, wherever your web is. At jewellerymaker.com, 35 carats. You can mix it with your baby blue tones in there as well. They're really, really pretty, but super work. Well done on that one, congratulations. Now, oh, I forgot we got the amethyst. I was talking about amethyst earlier on, wasn't I? We've not had any amethyst tonight, have we? Nothing. Sorry, I've just realised look at me lining up my cups of tea and honey and all the rest of it. This is lovely. This is lovely. Have a little look at this. Gorgeous. I'm very grateful to the bees at the moment because I've drank that much honey recently. These are wonderful. You're meant to drink local. You're meant to eat local honey, aren't you? You've got hay fever or anything, it's got to be your local. It's got to be your local bees, hasn't it? Apparently. Well, you can get it from the farm shops and things, can't you? Your local honey. I deviate. Deep, rich. The colour of these they are just superb. Very, very regal. Excuse me. 14.95 carats. 90 carats of amethyst. The faceted pairs, unbelievable. I've only got 4 strands of these. Right, these are going to go really, really quickly. $14.95. That's such a wonderful colour, isn't it?
It is. I've got this strand. It's
have you?
Absolutely beautiful.
And what have you done with it?
I've made earrings. I've used a couple of the larger ones just to make single pendants and just literally just wrapped the top. Just wrapped the top of the gems. Really kept it really simple.
They look so luxurious though, don't they?
Yeah.
Obviously purple's your very regal colour, it's a royal colour. But yeah, just wrapping the top on that is going to be absolutely beautiful. These are flying.
They make amazing flowers as well.
They do, the pear shapes really work really nicely. I suppose you could have little maybe gold seed beads in the centre.
Yeah.
I'm
going to have to dig the rest of the strand out now, I think.
I think you will. I know what you're doing tomorrow. Yeah. Right, $14.95 on those for 90 carats of amethyst. Hampshire, you are successful. Philippa, well done. I don't know where the last one's going to go to. It could go to Angus, Surrey, Essex. There's quite a few of you there. London, Manchester. 1 strand. $14.95. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be a winner? Oh, well done. It's gone. Don't know where it's gone to, but it's a goner. It's a goner. Very, very well done indeed on that one. Beautiful. Right, number. Oh, now I like these. I like these. I like these. These are really exciting. Never seen these. Oh, you're going to love these, Katie. Show you these two together. Boulder opal cabochons. I've seen them occasionally, but not seen them in the flesh. They're absolutely fab, aren't they? Nice shapes as well there. You've got a classic oval and more of a sort of a triangular shape, I guess. So that's that kind of puffy onion again, isn't it? Boulder opal from Australia. I don't know if you've ever bought Boulder opal from Australia. You can pay some prices. You can really pay some prices. It's such a wonderful, wonderful example. And you can see almost the veins that are running through that. Very dynamic, very, very seductive. Wonderful example here, 70 carats of Boulder opal. And of course, totally, utterly natural. Probably some of the biggest Boulder opal I've actually ever held, if I'm honest with you. 70 carats worth over the 2 gems. And I don't know what sort of shapes you'll get. But I have to say, for one of those, at just £15 for, let's say, approximately, if we were to chop that carat weight in half, 35 carats, doesn't compute. It doesn't compute for the quality, and you can see that fabulous polish on the centre of the gemstone. But my goodness, it's all about the detail that's within there, isn't it? Boulder opal, to even say boulder opal is fabulous. It's like a storm cloud, and you've got that little sparkle of a rainbow that's within there. They are just stunning. Wire wrap them, of course, big pendants, fabulous rings, but actually if you are selling on your jewellery to have boulder opal in there, they're amazing. I love them, I love them. Haven't seen those before. They're gorgeous. Right, shall we grab, there is one strand, no we haven't done by the way, Phil. No, the big chunky, yeah, big amethyst. Just saying, just saying. Was that a good spot? Was that good? Brownie points. Brownie points for me. Right. Metallic. Oh, metallic pearls. Don't start me laughing, because if I start laughing, I start coughing. I've got to be grumpy, remember. I need to be grumpy, then I don't cough. Natural, metallic, excuse me, freshwater pearls. How many have we got? 4. Sorry, I'm hearing things. I thought you said 20 baskets, but I've only got 4 remaining chances. And look at those colours. I can't believe these are natural. They are so, so pretty. The golds, the lilacs, the lavenders that you're seeing just bouncing off these pearls is just utterly, utterly superb. We fell in love with these, didn't we?
They are absolutely beautiful. The lustre on them,
yeah.
The iridescence is absolutely amazing.
They are glorious. I mean, just amazing. Very, very beautiful against the skin tone. If you are one of the lucky few to get the remainder of these in your collection, amazing job. Only 4 spaces at $29.99. Lots and lots and lots of those in baskets. I'm afraid if it is in your basket and you're not about to check out, you're not going to get one of those. I'm so sorry, but congratulations if you do, because they are superb. Really, really stunning. Right, look at these. I love these. Love these. Gosh, they feel amazing. The detail you're getting in here as well. Some of the larger amethyst gemstones. Aren't these super? Bicolour amethyst graduated plain large nuggets. I love look at the detail. I'm going in for the big one because that banding is amazing. That's almost like a perfect chevron. Isn't that fabulous?
Amazing, yeah.
I was just thinking that it's a little bit like the dogtooth amethyst. That's gorgeous, and to think that Mother Nature's done that, that's so perfect. I'm not saying you're going to get that one, obviously, but they are just, I mean, that's, to me, I've got a bracelet that I would want a proper sort of silver clasp on the back of that. Really fab. $17.95 to get wonderful, big, chunky carat weight, 200 carats of your bicolour amethyst. And you know, it's not shy and retiring at all, but doesn't that look lovely? You can certainly see the way that that would work on the wrist. You could stretch it, absolutely, it'd be very, very easy. Or again, I'm sure, whoops, if you take perhaps one of those gemstones, drop it onto it, maybe drop it even onto a head pin. You'd probably do something a bit more fancy, maybe, but
yeah, you'd probably set, maybe do some sort of wire work and sort of do something ornate at the bottom, and then make a nice veil at the top. Yeah, add
some scrolls and add some. Oh, absolutely. These are lovely. Norfolk, Greater Manchester, straight in there. $17.95. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 approximately on the 18cm strand. You might get one more, one less, but you'll get 200 carats of bicolour amethyst. They are superstars. The lighter, and you've got the darker, the deeper, more seductive tones in there as well. Hello, Violet. You've got to have amethyst. Very, very well done indeed on those. Super price, super deal on our Miss It, Miss Out. Not many strands to share with you tonight. We've pretty much run out, actually. You've been super, super quick on all of these. So huge congratulations in that respect. Just make sure you're checking those out. Really, really lovely. And particularly because you've got the little spaces in there as well. They're fab. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's recap the Tiger's Eye, because these were brand new today. And we all fell in love with these. Absolutely glorious. We were purring over these, weren't we? Purring and pouring over the Tiger's Eye. Look at that gold colour. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. They are stunning. 360 carats. And the real detail here, and I think maybe one of the unique sort of parts of this strand, is that they're not graduated. You've got these wonderful 16 by 5mm, really unique bars of tiger's eye that you're seeing right the way through that strand. Did I count these earlier on? I think I might have done. I can't remember what I said. A lot. Many tiger's eye gemstones to get your claws onto, but you can still see that chatoyancy running right the way through the gemstones. You're thinking about that, aren't you, Adam? You're going for 70. I think you're right. There was definitely something that had about 70. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you that, Adam. I think you might be right. £9.95 for 38 centimetre stone. I won't do a recount, we haven't got time, but you can see that. And they are yellow tiger's eye, but you've still got that wonderful richness, that glorious sort of bronze tone, that golden glow that's right the way through on that strand. I'll show you the end so you can just see there. So not graduated, but just keeping its form all the way around. And of course, keeping the chatoyancy. They look phenomenal. Very beautiful. So definitely make sure you are adding those to your order because we haven't seen those before. They look amazing. Normally we see them in the rounds, don't we? So I'll join my little lovely friend over here. My gorgeous little friend, Katie, who's been with us today. I'll just bob down a little bit because I look a bit silly. It's been lovely having your company today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been very, very nice. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have.
She's excelled herself again, hasn't she, really? Excelled. Do you know when you're next back with us?
I'm back on Tuesday afternoon with the show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And have you got your kits? Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Can't give us any hints or any...
Seed beads.
Seed beads, all you need to know. All you need to know. You were talking to me about that earlier on, weren't you? Saying that's your new, new thing.
My new thing. Yeah.
So that would be very exciting. So Tuesday afternoon, definitely to look forward to. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget, on any of the kits, any of the strands that you've managed to take hold of tonight, you've done so beautifully. Do check your baskets though, if you've got pieces in your baskets and you're desperate to sort of have a bit of a look at those. Don't leave them because literally the miss outs particularly were just literally flying out. And of course all of the designs you'll be able to watch on our Facebook page and have a little look on our YouTube channel as well. I always do that. I was doing that again yesterday. For a recap, if you want to have a little look at how to do any of the demos, go onto the channels and have a little look because then you can pause, you can rewind. You've got Katie in your living room absolutely free of charge, which is always a bonus. And of course, don't forget, if it is your, if you're making your first purchase today, if you spend over £4.95, you will get your Get Started bundle as well. It's amazing. I think, let me grab it. There we go. And it's full. It's absolutely full of wonders in there. You've got project cards. Have you seen the project cards? They're ace. And you get 3 free tools in there as well. You also get a bit of an extra special goodie, which I'm not going to mention because it's a surprise. So very, very well done if you're getting one of those home. Thank you for joining us. I'm not sure when I'm back with you because I'm off on my holly bob soon, but no doubt it will be in September. So thank you so much. It's been lovely. Take care. Keep watching, of course, in the morning. And it's bye from us. Take care.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter